Look like pigeons softened up for kill. Okay, law show over. Now we get down to business, eh? Got fine type merchandise to sell. We got the boar-tusk bracelet, we got witch doctor mask, we got shark tooth necklace. You look, eh?
Just like I thought. Full of cavities.
Yeah, shark tooth will look pretty, not for bite.
Tell you what, Arulo. We'll give you, say, one genuine signal flag. A peace form. Your choice of colors.
No deal. This month price go up. 2 signal flag and 3 oil drum.
That's highway robbery.
That's what we call inflation. You know pay? Get your own shark.
We got one right here.
No, wait a minute, Chief. We're taking all the risk.
That's how coconut crumbled. You meet Urulu's price, or Urulu sell to convoy wholesale and cut out middleman.
Hey, Chuck! Hey, come on over here, you blasted businessman. Hit the deck. We're shoving off.
What's up?
Just got a message from Main side. They said there's an enemy transport plane down. We gotta go over and survey the wreckage. Chuck! Doug, go ahead, come on, boy. Get the lid out. Let's go.
I'm coming, Skip.
Boy, I'm telling you.
Howdy. Hey, you guys. Hey, I got it. Hey, follow that boat. We're going the wrong way.
All right, take 5, boys. Oh, boy. That wreck can't be much farther back in this jungle. Hey, Skip.
Huh? $10 bill. You must have dropped this.
You kidding? I haven't seen a sawbuck since payday.
That's funny. I smell money. Hey, I feel money. That's a 10 spot.
All right, let's go back to sleep.
Hey, it's raining money.
This is my kind of rain. Hey, guys, we found it over there.
The nip plane, and it's loaded with loot.
Look at all this money.
There's millions here. Oh, thank you, thank you. Now I can do what I've always wanted. Buy the Brooklyn Dodgers.
Buy all of Brooklyn. Go in Long Island for a rumpus room. I can see it all now. Milk baths every morning. Champagne. Caviar. Hey, they're blowing away. Relax. They're only 20.
My mother always told me if I ate all my vegetables, I'd grow up to be rich.
Hey, Skip, we're millionaires. And after the war's over, it's off like a free for the outing season.
And then on to Alcatraz for the rock pile season. Huh? Look, you guys, nobody's going anywhere with this dough. We're going to turn it over to Binghamton.
Skip, find this keepers. The old spoils of war. And with all this, we're set for life.
And that's just about what you'll get. Life. We must have a dozen directives from Com Fleet warning us to be on the lookout for phony dough.
It's real, Skip. It's real.
Skip, this can't be phony. My fingers never lie.
Well, it's between your fingers and naval intelligence. Because according to them, the Nips printed millions of this junk at the start of the war.
How do you like that? We just went from millionaires to bums. I ate all that succotash for nothing.
Okay, you dreamers. Let's get all this stuff aboard. We're going to take it back to Binghamton. Yeah, I'll take along a sample, and when he sees it, he can tell us when to burn it.
Burn it?
Let's go. Come on, come on.
Oh,
Let's go.
boy, it's things like this that make a guy want to throw the war.
Admiral's checking the serial numbers. He'll have an answer right away. Yes, sir. Yeah. Oh, yes, I have the total amount right at my fingertips, Admiral. It's, what is the total amount? Speak up.
Oh, $4 million, give or take 100,000.
Give or take 100. $4 million, Admiral. Yes, sir. Yes, it is. It's quite a tidy sum, sir. Yeah. Sir, I'm ready to start the bonfire just as soon as you say that it's, What's that, sir? You say it's real? You say the money is genuine? It was stolen from the Bank of Manila during the invasion? Yes, sir. I know it's my responsibility. Yes, sir. I'll put a guard on it around the clock until you send a man to get the money, sir. Yes, sir. Over and out. Yes. You hear that, McHale? The money's real. The money's genuine. We've got a fortune on our head. Where's McHale? What happened to McHale?
I don't know, sir. He just seems to have vanished into thin air.
Vanished into thin air. I'd let some thin air into that thick skull of yours. Get my gig. Get the shore patrol. We've got to get over to McHale's Island before this money vanishes with him. Put that on me as I go. I'll bet $20,000.
I'll tell you what. I'll see your 20, and I'll raise you 50,000. How about you, Mr. Parker?
Well, I bet a nickel.
Hey, it's trinket time. Here comes Arulu.
You know, let's play it cool. Let's not look and act too anxious. Otherwise, that crook will hype up the prices.
Fondo.
Be with you in a minute, the Rulu, as soon as we finish this hand.
You take time, Orulu, like the kibbutz.
Now, let's see. I'll see you $250,000 and raise you $250,000 more.
I'm out.
I'll call that.
I'm out. Well, I'll stay.
Well, there you are, chaps. Read 'em and weep. 3 jacks.
Not this time, Groob. 3 ladies.
Well, I guess that beats me. All I've got is 2 pair of 5s.
Told you guys I never win.
What a schnook. Sure like to get him on slow canoe to Samoa. Well, now that game over, let's trade for trinkets.
Sorry, Arulu. Not interested. Arulu, you're in luck. How would you like us to pay for those trinkets in cash? American wampum. Genuine U.S. money.
No place to spend money on island?
So what? Look at these pictures. Lincoln, Jefferson, Grant. All heap big American chiefs. You'd be the only one on the island with his own private art collection.
Not bad idea. Okay, you got deal.
The $4 million is yours. But I'll say one thing. You sure drive a hard bargain.
Not come top cat acting like scared mouse.
There you are. It's all yours. And don't forget to bring back the blanket. Come back anytime.
It no fun when it this easy.
Hey, you guys!
Hey, Skip, go.
All right. Cut the chatter. Now, where's all the money?
Oh, we saved you the trouble, Skip. You don't have to shish about the cash. We got rid of it.
What do you mean you got rid of it? Talk, come on, where's all that cabbage?
Don't get excited, Skip. We dumped it on Arulu. Made a terrific trade.
Oh, no. You miserable 8-ball. You mean to tell me the one my back was turned? You swat $4 million in cold cash? That thief Perulu?
You guys had no business disposing of that money, even though it was counterfeit.
That's just it. It isn't counterfeit. This is real 100% Yankee greenbacks, all $4 million of it.
Well, then it's not so bad if it's real. Real?
All right. Listen to me. I'll give you the whole poop. Look, I was wrong. The Nips didn't print it. They captured it in the Philippines. Compleat is even sending down an escort for it.
So long, guys. I gotta see a man about some spice. Shoot me, Skip. I deserve it.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, heads up, you guys. Here comes old Lead Bottom.
Holy heck.
We gotta do some
Hold it. Fuji.
I know. Head for the boondocks.
Right. The rest of you guys, grab those crates that the money came in, stuff them full of banana leaves, anything to make them feel loaded. Well, come on, get going, will you? Chuck, you stay here with me. Help me stall Binghamton. Hello, Captain.
All right, McHale, where is it? Where?
Where's what?
We haven't seen any money.
You're referring to the money that we found, sir. Well, you don't have to worry about that, sir. My men would be glad to stand a 24-hour watch on it, sir. So promptly picks it up.
Oh, would you do that?
Yes, sir.
Do I look like the kind of a man that would give the rats the key to the cheese factory? Shut up. You've got just 3 seconds to hand that money over. Carpenter, synchronize our watches.
Yes, sir. Oh, sir, my second hand isn't working.
Oh, never mind.
Well, here, you can borrow mine, sir. It's a little slow.
Keep out of this. Your 3 seconds are up.
Oh, well, all right, Captain. It hurts my feelings that you don't trust us, but, well, okay, guys. Bring in the loot. That's it. Sit right down here, fellas. There we are. Yes, sir. There we are, sir. Okay.
Here you are, Captain Binghamton, sir. $4 million, coin of the realm. If you'll just sign a receipt right
A
here.
receipt for what? So far, all I've seen are 3 boxes.
You're perfectly right, sir. No use in buying a pig in a poke. Tink, open it up.
Pretty, ain't it?
Captain Binghamton, do you mind we hold out a couple of these souvenirs?
Put that back in the box and close that up. Carpenter, see that stays closed. In case they get any more wild ideas. All right, you men, get these crates in the gig. They try and jump you, shoot to kill. Stand back from the money. Stand away from the money. Away.
We still need your autograph, sir.
Huh? Oh, all right.
That's it, sir. Well, so long, Captain. It's been a pleasure. Come around anytime, sir.
You know, McHale, it's too bad your cupboard wasn't bare. Your court-martial would have been worth $4 million.
Well, like I've always said, sir, you're all hype, yes. Bye-bye, sir. Bye. Bye.
Boy, that was close. When Tinker opened that crate, I almost fainted.
You almost fainted. That was my last $100 on the top of that.
Yeah, well, I got news for you, Mr. Wheeler Dealer. You can consider it as a down payment on our sell at Alcatraz. If we don't get that $4 million back from Orulu and fast. Come on, boy, let's go.
Bunga Inga.
Holy, get a load of this place.
Take the loot!
Hi, Chief.
I never knew Fort Knox had a jungle branch.
Man, I love this decor. Sort of early Rockefeller.
Welcome to New Art Gallery. Why you bring back all that souvenir junk?
Well, Chief Orulu, the moment I heard about this outrageous swindle, I rushed right over here, sir, because all this money that my men gave you is absolutely worthless, sir. It's counterfeit. Yes, sir. And I dragged this dishonest crook here to apologize to you personally, sir.
Forgive me, almighty warrior. I knew not what I did. It was in a moment of blind madness I took advantage of you. I am lower than a rat, sire.
Off your knees, knave, and return all those valuable trinkets that you stole from this good man.
Oh, yes, great skipper. I shall return them and give back this worthless paper that I...
Orulu, what's he doing?
Earthquake god in lousy mood. Witch doctor makes sacrifice.
You want me go get him fatted calf?
I know the earthquake god deserves nothing but the best, but here, wouldn't some of these trinkets burn just as well?
Him sick and tired of trinkets.
It's no good, Chief. He won't give it up.
I know, but we gotta think of something.
There's only one way out. He loves to gamble. How about a game of poker? The trinkets for the money.
poker for $4 million? Yeah, that's an awful lot of loot to take chances with, Groob.
What chances? I'll give him the old double shuffle, and it'll be all over.
Oh?
Rulu, seeing as how you won't give us back the money, and I will not allow my men to keep the trinkets, why don't we have a contest? Winner take all. Draw poker?
Poker? Yeah, not bad idea. Earthquake God wants piece of action, too. Okay, we play tomorrow.
Oh, good. I'll have Gruber over bright and early.
Gruber? I want to play him. Odds a lot better that way.
But I'm a terrible poker player.
Oh, you're telling me. I play him or game off.
Skip, I never win. And for $4 million, oh boy.
Oh, boy is right.
Well, I guess I lose again. My highest card's an 8.
Oh, this practice sure isn't helping.
Boy, Arulu's gonna skin him alive.
Goodbye, $4 million.
You know, Chuck, you've been here for 2 hours now, and I bet you could come up with is a pair of threes.
Well, I'm sorry, Skip. I guess I'm just a born loser.
Look, Mr. Parker, if you think like a loser, you get losing cards. What you gotta do is think like a winner.
You know, Groob's right, Chuck. All you need is a little self-confidence, and the cards will come your way. Ain't that right, Groob?
Yeah, Skip. It works every time. Shall we try it, Mr. Parker?
But yeah. Think like a winner. Think like a winner. Think like a winner. Think like a winner. Think like a winner.
Okay, open your eyes.
Huh? Oh, yeah.
Hey, it works. Look what I got.
Yeah.
Skipper, condition red. Binghamton's coming ashore, and he's got a squad of SPs with him.
Oh, what a time to come. Fuji.
I know. Get lost.
Yeah, and the rest of you guys, keep your mouths shut and your fingers crossed. Now, let's go.
But you guys, wait a minute. I won. Look what I got. Hey!
All right, where's Billy the Kid? Where's Jonesy? Where's the mail, Ma Barker?
Well, hello, sir. It's really a surprise.
It seems to be a day for surprises, McHale. Like the one I got when I opened those crates that were supposed to have the money in them.
Well, I know what you're thinking, but...
No, you don't know what I'm thinking. I don't even care what you did with the cash. I'm happy. Do you hear me? I'm happy. I'm so happy I could kiss all of you.
Well, if you don't mind, I'll settle for bread and water, sir.
Oh, knock it off. We're going to have a nice little package here, all ready for the gallows when Admiral Drooton shows up to get the money. All right, you men, arrest these thieves. Arrest them all.
Oh, no, wait a minute. Hold it. Just a minute now. Hold it. Okay, Captain, but in that case, you better figure on occupying a cell right next to ours, sir.
Why would you say a thing like that to me, McHale? Why?
Well, we're going to have to tell the truth, right? You, took the money, didn't you, sir? You signed a receipt, remember?
That's right, Skipper. In triplicate. Signed Wallace B. Binghamton.
Oh, that stupid receipt. I could just scream. All right, McHale, where's the money? Where is it? Where?
Well, we know where it is, sir, and, we could get it back in time before Admiral Drooton comes back here, but you seem all so head up about putting us in jail.
Who said anything about putting you in jail? Where do you get those? You men, you fools, get away from there. What's the matter with you? I have to think of everything. Get away.
You won't regret this, Captain. Yes, sir. We won't let you down.
You'd better, McHale, because if you don't, so help me, I'll... Oh, why did I ever join the Sea Scouts?
Bye-bye, Captain. Bye.
Oh, you sure saved our necks.
You really got us out of that one, Skip.
Yeah.
There's only one little thing. We've got to figure out a way how to make Mr. Parker a winner tomorrow.
Oh, you don't have to worry about that. All you have to do is think like a winner. Read him and weep.
Oh, brother. He doesn't even know I slipped on these 4 races.
Too bad you can't figure out some way to slip in the 4 races tomorrow.
Hey, wait a minute. Who says we can't?
Well, how?
Arul's man's dealing.
Arulu's really stacking the deck.
Well, then it's up to us to unstack them, doggone it. We gotta create some kind of a distraction. Let's see now. They're superstitious, right?
Right.
The earthquake god. Hey, maybe he'll give us that little chance that we need to slip Mr. Parker those 4 races, huh? Let's go in and talk about it, boys.
Pretty clever, if you ask me.
One earthquake coming up.
Okay, Willie, move out.
Are you ready, Groob? Yeah, just say the word, Skip. Hey, look.
Okay, ceremony finished. Now we play. Earthquake God's smiling on me now. Fondo, fondo.
On with the game, Chief. Fondo, fondo.
Well, let's ante up, get the old show on the road. All right, let's wing those pasteboards and make the plunge.
You love that kind of talk. That's not bad.
Mikhail, him some kind of nut?
Oh, you'll find out. Go get him, killer.
Right. Croupier, if you don't mind, I'd like to cut those tickets. Think you're messing with kids, huh, big fella? Well, kind of a slippery deck. Well, Chief Baby, Baby, I'm ready. One hand, no openers, winner take all.
Deal.
Remember now, think like a winner.
Think like a winner. Like a winner. Think like a winner. Think like a winner. And think like a...
Don't worry, Chief. I got the 4 aces ready.
Yeah.
I take 2. How many you want, Parker?
Well, I might as well take 2. 3.
4?
4. Take 4.
Oh, this too easy. Too easy.
Nothing's happening. Quick, check the wires. Oh, brother.
That's the boys. Here goes El Switcheroo.
Earthquake God man.
Yeah.
Got to go.
Yeah.
First, must see who won.
Oh, no.
I had full house, Parker. What you got?
No, he's got enough. Come on, we gotta make a run.
Got the show.
Yeah.
All I had is 4 kings.
4 kings, that's all he had. 4 kings! Hey, we win!
Who cared about money now anyway? Got the scram.
Yeah, that's good. Hey! Jack, you did it, baby, you did it!
Yeah, and they did it fair and square.
How about that, huh? Hey, you guys are great. You let loose those charges right in the butt.
Charges? What charges? We couldn't get them to work.
Yeah, this is a real earthquake, Skip.
Well, come on, let's get this show off the walls. Let's go. Let's get out of here. Fast. Here, dump it in here, boys. Put it in there.
Next time, remember to think like a winner. Forehead.
So if you'll just sign the receipt, Admiral, and the $4 million will be all yours.
All right, so much for formalities. Now, Commander McHale, if you'll take me to the money.
Oh, hey, it's right in the captain's office, sir. One of my men is just taking inventory. After you, sir.
3,264,382. 3,200.
Hey,
With your permission, sir.
You guys in the bottling department, shake it up. We got a lot of orders to fill.
Hey, group, what label you want me to put on this batch? The 10-year-old Tennessee Mountain Dew or the 5-year-old Chattanooga Sippin' Corn?
Well, let's be strictly honest about it this time. Use the age in the wood label. Willie dropped his toothpick in the mash. That tastes like instant sick leave. What's the idea, Willie? If the guys at the base try this stuff, they'll figure we sold out to Tojo.
Sorry, Group, but I'm real worried. I ain't got a letter from Effie May in now in 3 weeks.
Forget about Effie May. Think of your sweet old grandmother back in Spruce Ridge.
That's right. If she finds out how you lost up a recipe for corn squeezins, well, she'll sick the revenuers on you.
Hey, Willie! Listen, I picked this letter up for you over at Mainside. It's the one you've been waiting for, all the way from the hills of Tennessee.
Well, lads, we're back in business. Once again, our happy mountain boy will be dancing barefoot through the sour mash.
Oh, Effie May.
What's the matter, Willie?
She got married.
What?
Effie May went and married that 4F Luke Higgins.
Oh, boy, you need a drink.
Oh, he's got enough trouble. Don't poison him.
Hi, Chuck.
Hi.
Where's everybody?
Oh, well, officially I couldn't say, Skip, but unofficially they're up at the STILL.
Yeah, now watch your language, boy. There's nothing in regulations against a man having a hobby, is there?
Oh, no. It's good for the morale. Takes your mind off war. In fact, if you ever had any of that stuff, it takes your mind off everything.
When the recreation hour is over, pass the word along to Willie that he's to report to the main base 1400. Captain Binghamton's radio man came down with I don't know, something or other, and has to take over his watch for him.
Okay. Hey, Skipper! Hey, Skip, you better go talk to Willie. Maybe you can cheer him up.
What's the matter?
Well, that pea-picking sweetheart of his just sent him a Dear John letter.
Oh, for crying out loud. Poor swab's out here fighting a war, and that backwoods female jilts him. How's he taking it?
Rough, Skip. He's sitting there like he was shell-shocked.
Kamikaze attack! Hit the nose! Kamikaze attack!
Kamikaze, we should be so lucky. That's the still. Willie, what happened?
Effie May got married.
Well, McHale, it was nice of you to drop in on our little staff meeting. Now, I'm sorry if the war interferes with your water skiing.
Oh, we weren't water skiing, sir. No, sir. We were having a little trouble with our still, though.
Well, we're always glad to come over, Captain. Yes, sir. And see how the Navy operates.
Don't get cute with me, McHale. Clam up and sit down. Now move. If you'll get Mortimer Snurd off of your lap there, we'll proceed with the meeting. Gentlemen, I want you to hear this, and I want you to hear it good.
There are no more seats.
Stand up. Lean against the safe. Get in the safe. Just shut up. I have been alerted to expect a visit from Congressman Carl Joyner. Now, this is a visit so important that I have been alerted by a directive from Cominch-Pack. No question about what that means.
Well, I have a question.
What is it?
Oh, what does Cominch-Pack mean?
Nobody could be that stupid. What is coming? On second thought, I take that back.
Cominch-Pack means Commander-in-Chief, Pacific Fleet.
Cale, would you stop conducting school while I'm talking? Now, Congressman Joyner happens to be the ranking congressman on the Committee of Naval Appropriations. He can smell a loose dollar in the wind, and I don't mind telling you, I'm not looking forward to his visit.
Well, Captain, I want you to know that we're behind you 100%, sir.
Well, thank you, McHale.
Think nothing of it, sir. Yes, sir, if you're in trouble with your accounts, we'll make up the shortage out of our own pockets, right?
We'll pass a hat right now.
Oh, shut up. You'll pass a hat right now. What's the matter with you? Comedians! What I need are fighting men, and they send me fat little comedians.
Captain, just when is Congressman Joyner due here?
Sometime next week. I've sent a message to Captain Dryden. He's the officer who will accompany the congressman, asking for the details. And whose office you think this is? I don't want to be interrupted when I'm in an important meeting. Oh, Captain Dryden, he's on the scramble phone. Put him on. Hello, Dryden. Did you get my message?
What in blazes is going on down there? We've checked every code in the book, including the Japanese, and still it comes out every other word F-E-May. That's right, E-F-F-I-E-M-A-Y.
F-E-May? Get that radio man in here. I didn't send any message with F-E-May in it.
Holy jumping torpedoes. Willie's fouled up.
Settle down, man. Get this Effie May off your mind, whoever she is.
But Dryden, Captain Dryden?
Sir?
All right, Moss, what is all this about Effie May?
Gee, Captain, how'd you hear about her?
I heard about her the hard way, straight from Common's Pack.
That's Commander-in-Chief of Pacific Fleet.
Knock it off!
Oh, now, ease off there, Captain.
You and your crew have got me into trouble for the last time. I'm going to ship this Moss right out of here just as soon as I can get a replacement.
Shipping him out? Oh, but, Captain, have a heart.
Never mind my heart. It's my ulcer that I'm worried about. And you listen to me. If you and your 8 balls make one miscue while that congressman is here, I'm going to rack you up and drop you in a side pocket like the Aleutians.
Oh, but, Captain...
Don't you butt me. I mean it. And I'm going to do it if I have to put the orders straight through to Sincus.
Sincus? That's a dandy. What does that one mean, sir?
Commander-in-Chief of the... Oh, get out of here! Oh, out! Hurry up!
I tell you, Skip, we gotta do something.
Yeah, if Willie gets shipped out now on top of losing this gal, he'll be bucking for a Section 8.
There must be something we can do, Skip.
Skip, it just ain't like you to give up without a fight.
All right, ease off, Willie. I tried talking to Willie to just snap him out of it. But it wasn't like he didn't even hear me. Look, if any of you guys got any bright ideas, now's the time to bring them up.
Yeah, the skipper's right. We can't blame him every time somebody gets in trouble. Now, this is one problem we just got to iron out ourselves.
What a boy, Mr. Parker. What's your idea?
Well, now, there are any number of things we can do. One, if we all got together, we could, well, 2, there's a possibility. Look, I hate to pass the buck, but this isn't enlisted man's problem.
Guys, I think Mr. Parker just came up with a solution.
See? Yeah, well, any leader of men would have done the same for his crew. Yeah. What was the solution?
When you said pull rank. Skip, all you gotta do is put in a good word for Willie with your old pal, Admiral Reynolds.
Hey, I think Club's got it.
That's
Skip.
good.
Listen, he says that we're the best combat crew in the South Pacific.
You guys want me to defy Captain Binghamton?
To go over his head? To violate the Navy chain of command? Now, wait just a minute!
That's long enough. I'll do it. Come on.
Yes, sir. Anything you say, Admiral. Anything. Yes, sir. Get on the ball. Yes. And batten down the hatches. Yes, sir. And get the lead out of them. Yes. Thank you very much, Admiral. Thank you. McHale's some dash. Come in!
Oh, hello, Captain. Sorry to butt in, sir, but my ears were burning. I had a feeling someone was talking about me, sir.
And my nose has been itching, too, so... Oh, wait a minute. Check that. That means you're going to kiss a fool. Doesn't come to acceptance,
Would you stop that infernal babbling? Yeah, you're really asking for it going over my head to the Admiral.
Oh, now, wait a minute, Captain. Don't make waves. Now, you're trying to break up my crew, and I had to go to bat for them. And now, sir, if you'll excuse us, we'll go inform Radioman Moss that he's been reinstated.
Just a minute, McHale. Moss has not been reinstated.
What?
The Admiral may have a soft spot in his heart, but not in his head. Your boy's future here at Taratupa is, to put it in a word, very iffy.
What do you mean?
The Admiral is sending a communications officer down here to give that boy a full and complete radio man ratings test, and he'd better not make one teensy-weensy little mistake.
But he already passed that test.
That's right, sir, and according to naval regulations, you can't try a man twice for the same offense.
Oh, is that right? Well, that's a good thing for you, Goofy. Or you'd be in a constant state of court-martial for impersonating an officer.
Oh, now, wait a minute, sir. I've got papers to prove
So did Rin Tin Tin. Get him out of here before he bites somebody.
What does he mean impersonating an officer, Skip? Why, it says right on my commission.
Oh, don't worry about that now, Chuck. Willie's our problem right now. Doggone, he's so shook up about that Effie May that he's gonna blow that test for sure.
Yeah, well, I don't know why he can't get his mind off Effie May. There's a lot of good-looking girls around here.
Yeah, sure there are. But Willie's taste runs to Tennessee mountain gals. And where are you going to find a sweet-talking pea-picker in this part of the world, I ask you?
Yeah.
Excuse me, I'm new on this here base. Could y'all tell me where the officers' club is?
Right over there, miss.
Thank you kindly.
You're welcome. Oh, pea-picker! Miss, I gotta talk to you.
Well, sir, you don't have to scare me half to death.
Quick, McHale, unhand that woman.
Oh.
That's a no-no.
Oh, now, Molly, it's not what you think.
It better not be. Cindy, this is Commander McHale. He's already spoken for it. Lieutenant Cindy Bates. Ensign Parker, it's open season on him.
I'm mighty proud to make the acquaintance of such charming gentlemen.
Well, hush, my puppies. You all ain't half as proud to meet we all as I all is to meet you all. And that's all.
Don't try to teasing me with that Dixie talk. You're not from the South.
Yeah, but there's a boy in our crew who is, and I think you're just the gal that can save his bacon and grits, honey. Come on, honey, I'm gonna buy you a drink.
Mint julep, of course.
Mind if I come along?
Well, I'm all set, Commander. How do I look?
Oh, great. And you're an angel for doing this. But remember, this is a rush job, so you really got to turn on that southern charm. Go full speed ahead.
I'll sure do my little old best.
Oh, boy, if that's not good enough, then maybe you ought to be shipped out, huh? Oh, didn't hurt. Didn't hurt a bit. Hey, Willie, they got a new nurse in there. Boy, what a cute doll.
Dang.
Yeah, but this one's a southern gal, a real Dixie bluebell, with a landscape like those Tennessee hills. Woo-hoo. Come on.
You'll have to, Skip. Golly, I hate shots.
Oh, but once you get a load of this gorgeous dish of corn pone, man, you won't feel a thing. Come on, boy, come on. Get in here, come on.
Lieutenant Cindy Bates, this is Radio Man Willie Morse.
Well, howdy there, Willie Moss. They tell me y'all come from Tennessee. That's my neck of the piney woods.
Yes, ma'am.
He's a little shy.
My, what a darling boy. Enough to make a girl's heart go pitty-pat. Don't hang your head, sugar. You don't have to be shy with little old me.
Come on, boy, look at her, look at her.
Well, now, Willie, wasn't that the nicest little old shot you ever had? What do you say?
Thank you, ma'am. Let's get out of here, Skip.
And Molly says that boy isn't shy. He's just plain dead.
Yeah, how do you like that, Willie?
He gets a good-looking dame and nothing happens.
Yeah, he's sicker than we thought.
What are we gonna do now, Skip?
I don't know.
Hey, Skip, where's Willie?
He's up in the hills moping. Why?
I got some bad news. That examining officer's going to be here in the morning, and Willie's supposed to report to take that test at 0800.
Well, that knocks the bung out of the barrel.
You can say that again.
Well, now, wait a minute, Skip. I think I can carry the ball here. Now, if I can find Willie, I can teach him all I know about communications in 24 hours. Matter of fact, I can do it in 20 minutes.
Well, thanks, Chuck. But that's not Willie's problem now. It's the state of mind he's in. In a word, Effie May.
I hate to say anything, Skip, but that's 2 words. Oh, I know what you mean. Well, she must be a real doozy to top Cindy.
Are you kidding? She's a big nothing. Wait a minute. Excuse me. Willie threw this away when he got that letter.
Oh, so that's Effie May, huh?
Yeah. Boy, no wonder he didn't go for Cindy. She was wearing shoes.
Yeah. Hey, that's it.
Yeah. That's what?
Well, look, all Willie saw in Cindy was a nurse in a hospital. But supposing he was to see her dressed up like this, without them shoes, and surrounded by a bunch of her mountain kinfolk. Now, that might sure shake up his chitlins.
Hey, that's the best darn idea you come up with yet. Neighbors, we're gonna have us a real old mountain hoedown.
Hey, you guys, where are you?
Billy detail ready for inspection, Skip.
The Dog Patch Volunteer Brigade, I do believe. As you were, you bunch of varmints.
Hey, Skip, ain't we a caution? How do we look, Skip?
Oh, boy. Yeah. Hey, where'd you get that mountain greenery, boy?
Just use the old grouper genius and the stuffing's out of a mattress.
Oh, you pickers are sure going all out. Anything I can do to help?
You already have. With your mattress, neighbor.
Hey, no kidding. You guys sure did a great job. If this doesn't snap Willie out of it, nothing will.
Howdy, neighbors.
Oh, no. Japanese hillbilly? Where you from, the south of Tokyo?
Also, bye, Clucky.
Howdy, neighbor.
It's funnin' time. Ain't no time for studying.
Hot darn.
Well, what's going on? Hey, well, you know that the little nurse Cindy over at the main base?
Yeah, what about her? She's a chick from down your way, and real lonesome for the Hominy Grit country.
You see, she's feeling rather poorly, so we thought we'd give her one of them dadgum hoedowns. Kind of liven up her vittles, you know what I mean? Well, we thought it would be right neighborly if you'd mosey along with us.
Well, sure, I'll help out. But I swear, I ain't never heard nobody talk like that in my whole life.
Hey, Veras! Skipper's coming with girls. Let's go, neighbor-san. Howdy!
Oh, boy. Come right this way, ladies. Ladies, may I present to you the Shore Patrol of the Confederate Navy.
We're mountain men without a care. Our beards are long and our feet are bare. We patch our breeches when they tear. And likewise with our underwear. We do what comes naturally. We tote our jugs when we put to sea. Nothing like us in the whole Navy. The hillbillies of the 73.
Boys, say howdy to our guest of honor, Miss Cindy Bates.
Howdy, ma'am.
Willie, step up here and welcome a homesick Tennessee gal, will you?
Proud to have you aboard, Miss Cindy.
Howdy, sugar.
Begging your pardon, sir.
Something must be going on over there at McHale's Island. I feel it in my bones. It's the same feeling I always get when there's trouble brewing.
Oh, your bones are right, sir. We do have trouble. It's Congressman Joyner. He's here, sir.
What? Well, that's not possible. They're not due here till next week.
They've just landed, sir. He and Captain Dryden are on their way here right now.
Oh, for heaven's sake, take the glass.
Yes.
Oh, you do anything right. You have any idea how that feels?
Afternoon, Binghamton. Carpenter, sir.
Captain Dryden. Welcome aboard, Captain Dryden. Where's the congressman?
He's outside inspecting your base.
Oh, already he's inspecting the base.
Never too early, never too late for the man with a hatchet. He likes to catch people off guard. That's why we're a little ahead of schedule. Oh, I'll be back in a minute. I want to radio the admiral that we've arrived safely. Oh, yes. You'd better order your gig. The congressman has heard about Commander McHale's outstanding combat record. He wants especially to see his unit.
Oh, no. Not McHale.
I'll bet you could just scream, sir.
Like a banshee, I could scream. You bring them over in my gig. I'll go on ahead and I'll warn McHale that he and his cutthroats had better be on the ball. So, and put those away before you kill somebody.
Golly, Miss Cindy, seems like every time we change partners, I wind up with you.
Well, now, you ain't complaining, are you, Willie?
Oh, no, Skip. I like it.
I got a complaint, Skip. Every time I wind up with Gruber. And he's too tall for me.
Well, I'm afraid you're stuck with him now, Chucky. Everybody keeps his partner for the box supper.
Yeah, now that's just like back home, isn't it, Willie?
Yes, ma'am.
Tell you what, neighbor. You mosey on down to see how the hobjowls and the greens are coming, and I'll have a gal for you by the time you get back, okay?
Well, I reckon that sounds mighty pleasurable. Aye, Skip.
All right, let's get this hoe down and rolling. Let's go.
Oh, what in the blue Pacific? I don't believe this.
Howdy, neighbor.
Howdy. What do you mean, howdy? Who the devil are you? Who?
Well, now, I swear, if you don't remind me of little old Hootie Alvin back home. Well, so long, Sonny.
Never minute, mister. Just as I thought. Parker.
Well, hi there.
Hi there, don't you hi there me. You start talking fast.
Well, you see, neighbor,
Binghamton? Is that you, Captain?
Yes. Hello, Congressman Joyner. Welcome aboard. I'm Captain Binghamton.
Who's that?
Who's who?
Vincent Parker, Executive Officer, PT-73.
What kind of a base are you running here?
Oh, well, he's dressed for a commando range. At night, they wear different disguises. Confuses the enemy. I see how well it works. I can see you're confused.
We're a very confusing outfit.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Well, Binghamton, I think you owe the congressman an explanation.
I'm just as shocked by this whole thing as you are, sir. There's the man that's responsible for this outrage. McHale, come over here. What's the meaning of having these men dress up like a bunch of stupid hillbillies?
Well, sir, just one little minute, sir. It so happens that I represent the glorious state of Tennessee, and some of my most loyal constituents live in those hills, sir.
Huntsman. Also, by Crocky. But now, this is a happy coincidence, sir. This hoedown that we're having is really a going away party for one of your Tennessee boatmen, son.
I'm proud to know you, son. Proud. Now, what's all this about you going away somewhere?
Well, you'll have to excuse him, sir. He don't really want to talk about it. You see, the captain is shipping him out.
Shipping him out? What for? Trying to get rid of another of those stupid hillbillies you dislike so, sir?
No, Congressman, no, this is all a misunderstanding. This dear boy, Congressman, he made a little mistake sending a radio message. Now, that could happen to anybody, even a northerner. I mean, he's a fine boy, this boy.
Well, sir, let's not stand here twiddling. Let's get this hoedown started.
Gentlemen, by order of Congress, start the music. Oh, will you get in there? After you, Congressman.
Thank you. Ma'am, if you do me the very great honor.
Congressman, you just got yourself a write-in vote from New Jersey.
Well, you go right ahead, neighbor.
How's it dripping, Tink?
Beautiful, beautiful.
Any trouble with the valves, Will?
No, we got it, Group.
Smooth. Let's see that finished product, huh? Hey, Willie! Can't you keep that still quiet? You'll have the skipper on our backs for sure.
Why the panic? He knows we make the stuff all the time.
Yeah, only this time we don't know how much we're making and who we're making it for.
Hey, Group.
What is it?
Give me one of those breathless bourbon labels, will you?
You're kidding. Those Marines ordered scotch. The master works. A dash of iodine for taste. Another dash for age. Presto. Scotch.
Whatever it is, these guys are sure in a hurry to pick it up.
Ah, they're coming in by boat. They're not doing until the night.
Hey, those engines are sick.
It sounds like he's trying to make a forced landing at the main base.
Hey, Group.
Yes, Skip?
Hey, you got another bottle of that jungle juice?
Coming right up. Here you are, sir. Compliments of your friendly neighborhood bootlegger. How you set for ice on a little chaser?
Are you kidding? You don't think I drink this stuff, do you? Hey, our food, your hair tonic. And give me about 3 fingers worth.
That's all.
Okay, girls.
Beautiful sight, Carpenter, that transport coming in on one engine like that.
I hope Admiral Hanson's son is all right, sir.
Of course he's all right. Tell you, the gods of war are smiling on us today. If the Admiral hadn't decided to evacuate his boy from Australia back to the States, and if that plane hadn't been forced down here, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, Carpenter, we've been tapped by the fickle finger.
Oh, yes, sir. What finger was that, sir?
Fate, you numbskull. Fate. When the Admiral finds out that it was my airstrip and my island that saved his boy from being barracuda bait, well, could lead to anything, huh? Maybe even a job on the Admiral's staff. Well, Brucey boy, so nice to have you drop in on us like this. I'm Captain Binghamton. This is my aide, Lieutenant Custer.
Belay the chatter, Binghamton.
What?
I thought this base was supposed to be at combat readiness.
Combat. Oh, well, we are.
Then why wasn't our plane challenged when we made our approach? And why aren't you wearing sidearms?
Sidearm. Well, I'll tell you, Sonny, the reason that Carpenter, why aren't we wearing sidearms?
Don't blame him, Binghamton.
No.
My father won't know where to place the responsibility.
His father,
I'll bet this Jeep hasn't been washed in a week. Have to make a note of the license and serial number.
Yeah, you make it, Say, he's an interesting little tyke, isn't he? Just by his sense of humor, he keeps him...
Yes, sir, the court-martial should be hilarious.
Yes, the court-martial? Who's court-martial?
Yours, sir. I hate to tell you, sir, but that little black book has torpedoed more naval officers than the entire Japanese fleet.
Oh, come off it, Lieutenant. What could that might possibly do to me? What could it do?
Well, I don't know, sir. But the last reserve officer that tried to laugh him off got a new assignment in the Aleutians. A one-man weather station in an igloo.
I tell you, Carpenter, you could not possibly have seen the Admiral's son in the galley. Just 10 minutes ago, I personally saw him in the motor pool.
But he moves awfully fast, sir.
Don't panic. That's the important thing. Don't panic. After all, he's just a normal, inquisitive little boy.
Not according to what that pilot said, sir. And, Captain, I'm allergic to igloos.
Oh, I'm surprised at you, Carpenter. No officer worth his salt would let that little junior G-man push him around. Now, you listen to me. Admiral's son or no Admiral's son, if he gets his nose so much as 1 inch out of line, I'm going to... Oh, Brucey. So nice of you to drop in. You know, Brucey.
This isn't a a social call, Captain.
Oh.
I just dropped in to borrow a pencil. Mine's worn out. That very security monitor on Terror 2 Bayou, Captain. I noticed you've neglected to install blackout curtains in the crew's laundry.
Blackout curtains in the crew's laundry. Now, you listen to me, you little put some blackout curtains in the crew's laundry.
And if you don't, I'm sure the next commanding officer will.
The next commanding, he'll do it.
Captain Binghamton, I'm afraid my father goes strictly by the book.
Captain Binghamton, my father goes strictly by the book. I'd give 10 years of my life to use that book against the seat of his pants.
If you do, sir, could I watch,
Oh,
please?
shut up. You're just a grown-up him, that's all you are. How long is it going to take to fix that plane?
It'll take about 4 days to fly in the replacement parts.
Oh, 4 days. He'll have enough notes to fill an encyclopedia by then. Look at that, chapter 3, right up there.
To think if it hadn't been for your airstrip, sir, he could have been barracuda bait.
I wouldn't wish him on a poor defenseless barracuda. I wouldn't wish him on my worst enemy. Come to think of it, why wouldn't I?
Well done, oh loyal and noble friend. Okay, guys, let's stash the happy water before the skipper spots us, huh? Hard! Hard! 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Over here! Hard! 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4.
Detail, halt! Okay, you 8 balls. What do you guys think you're doing?
Nothing, Skipper. Just brushing up on a little close order drill.
That'll be the day. Hey, you guys got enough jungle juice here to float a cruiser. Come on, Groob, what's the bit?
Well, would it do any good to say we were going to let it sit and age? Well, Skip, there's no use trying to con you. We got a couple of boatloads of Marines coming to pick up the stuff right after sundown.
If that wouldn't frost your bilges, you guys lost your marbles, you could be hung for a stunt like that.
Yeah. Oh, no, they couldn't, Skip. Why, our Navy has outlawed hanging ever since 1812. No, it was 1712. No, wait, it was the British Navy.
All right, son. Look, it's too dangerous. I'm not going to let you do it.
It'd be more risky if we don't. Those gyrenes paid cash in advance for this hooch.
Skip, if we don't deliver, they'll feed us to the sharks.
Hey, Skipper! Hey, condition red! Captain Binghamton's gig is approaching!
All right, hold it. Now, wait a minute. Look, get rid of that still. Stash this stuff, I don't care where. Fuji, head for the hills. Chuck, you come with me. We'll stall them as long as we can. What are you standing around for? Get going! Come on! Hey, Chuck, get a load of that. He's got a kid with him.
Yeah, maybe it's a new ensign. Taking them awful young nowadays, Skip.
What? Hello there, Captain. Good to see you again.
Oh, thank you. The pleasure's mutual, McHale. And we have a little visitor here. Brucey, may I present Commander McHale and Ensign Parker. This is Admiral Hanson's son, Bruce.
Oh. Admirals? Well, how are you, son? Sir, son. Well, any son of the Admirals is sir of ours.
Hi, Bruce. Welcome aboard.
Aren't you out of uniform, Commander? I have to make a note of that for my father.
Oh, yes. Here, allow me.
What?
Bruce's plane was forced down here, emergency landing. You see, while they're fixing it, I thought I'd take him on a little sightseeing tour, especially the sights that might interest his father.
Oh.
Gentlemen, would you say those are rust spots on the depth charge racks?
Ah, yes, gentlemen. Would you say that?
Oh, no, sir, Captain Binghamton. Why, those are grease stains. The rust spots are up on the torpedo tubes. Spock, get those painted. Somebody paint those.
Yes, you have somebody do that, Parker. In the meantime, Brucey, shall you and I run along? I don't think there's anything worth seeing here.
If you don't mind, Captain, this place looks very interesting. As a matter of fact, I think I may even spend the night.
Oh, spend the night. He thinks he might spend the night. That's probably out of the question, isn't it, McHale?
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Completely out. We have no guest facilities here, sir.
What's wrong with that?
Huh?
Well, that's my hut.
You can send my things over in the gig as soon as you get back.
That won't be necessary, sailor. There you are, my boy. That's a true example of terror tube efficiency. We're ready for an emergency at all times on this base. Ensign, take the admiral's son to his quarters. Step lively, boys. Step lively.
Come on, Sonny. Sonny, sir.
No, wait a minute. Now, we're running a PT base here, not a PTA.
Tut, McHale, and have fun. And then if our little friend runs out of pencils, I'll send over a fresh supply in the morning. Sailor. Ta-ta.
Okay, Skipper. All booze hidden and accounted for.
Hey, who's that kid, Skip?
If you're referring to that pint-sized Schickelgruber, the captain planted him here as a stool pigeon.
You're kidding. Who'd listen to a little squirt like that?
His father, who just happens to be Admiral Hanson.
The area commander?
Fine time for him to show up. Well, we gotta get rid of him, Skip. Those gyrenes will be here at sundown.
It won't be that easy. He already took over my hut for the night.
Well, at least he'll be out of the way for your hut. But Skip, he can't go in there. That's where we hit the hooch.
Oh, no!
Well, I suppose you want to put your stuff over here in the closet. Probably the drawer would. Well, let's put your stuff over here in your bunk. This will be yours. You can just kind of.
What was that?
What was what? I didn't hear any bottles.
Speaking of bottles, how about us going over to the main base and having a soda pop, yes, Sonny?
I'm not thirsty.
Oh. And how about hopping over to the base theater and taking in a movie?
I hate movies.
But it's a Western. A real good one. This time the Indians win.
Hey, I'd like to see that myself.
You men seem to be in an awful hurry to get rid of me. Only it won't work. I don't know what you're trying to hide around here, but whatever it is, I'll find it.
Follow him. What do I have to follow him, will you? I wonder if there's any regulations against strangling an admiral's son.
Ce qui pasa? Ce qui pasa? Oh, coast clear?
No. That little monster's a son of an admiral.
You can say that again.
Yeah, you stay back there in the jungle, and we'll give you the word when the coast is clear.
Back in jungle? The show one lousy way to live up to Geneva Convention?
All right, so write your congressman. Well, there we are. Right behind the 8-ball. I mean 100-proof 8-ball.
Oh, those gyrenes are getting closer every minute. We gotta get rid of that brat before they show up.
Why don't we invite him for a little swim in the lagoon? It's crawling with crocodiles.
The crocodiles only throw him back.
I got a better idea. Why don't we invite one of them native head shrinkers over? Instead of having him just shrink the kid's head, we'll have him shrink the whole kid.
Hey, yeah. Then we can mail him home to his dad. Put a stamp on him.
Hey. You just cued me onto something there, Groob. Gather round here, you head shrinkers.
What's all that noise?
Why, the natives seem restless.
Oh, come on, Commander. This is a naval base.
Oh, true. But those Polynesian boys are pretty hot-tempered fellas. They never could forgive us for taking over their island. Terry Hattie Battle Spear, yeah. Oh, dear.
They're heading for the hills! Pull them off with the pass, men!
Come on, boy, let's get out of here. Oh, dear. Oh.
A native skipper decorated in war paint.
All right, tail it that away.
Which way?
That away.
Winged one of them. He dropped this. Oh, not in front of the boys, Skip. It's an awful sight.
He's right, sir. Spare the child.
What's so terrible about a set of dog tags?
Why, it's Lieutenant Commander Irving.
Holy cow, and all the time we thought he was AWOL.
What a way to go.
You heartless savages! Yeah, you no good!
Boy, this is worse than I thought. The natives are rising. It could mean total war.
Sounds like thousands of them, sir.
Sounds like they're going to attack.
Mr. Parker, prepare to defend the island. Man the batteries. Why, evacuate all civilians from the island, yes?
Right, Skip.
Prepare to defend the island! Man all batteries! Evacuate all civilians!
She love that kind of talk.
Cooper, see that the admiral's son gets back to Tower Trooper.
Yes, sir. Come on. You don't know how lucky you are that the gig happened by. Come on, kid. Gig is waiting.
Ski pasa! Ski pasa! Oh, ski pasa! Ski pasa! Oh, no! Ski pasa! Need to resist! They are whoop!
Not so fast! I want to have a closer look at this.
Native. He's a native who works for us, yes.
He looks Japanese to me.
Oh, well, that's because he's in disguise. Is that right, Lotus Blossom? Is that so? 3,000 of them. He said we're outnumbered 500 to 1.
I think you're all lying. And I'm gonna stay right here until I find out what's going on.
Skipper, condition red. We just received a signal from mainside. Terratuba radar just picked up a NIP submarine headed this way.
Oh, really? I mean, general quarters, plan the engines, prepare to get underway. What you thinking, really?
Skipper, the alert's for real.
For real? Oh. All right, Lotus Blossom. Let's get back to your village. Come on, let's go. Come on, you guys, let's go. Here, you get your tail on that gig and get back to Terratuba.
But I...
Don't butt me. Get back there. Go on. All right, you guys, come on. Get the lead out. Get your gear. Let's go.
Sailor, see that this boy gets back to the main base.
Right.
Goodbye, young admiral, sir.
Hey, kid, that's the wrong boat.
Shove off, Swabby.
Are you kidding? He said that...
Sailor, who would you rather have press charges? A crummy ensign or an admiral's son? Shove off!
Bring her left, Christie. We'll make another sweep. Bring her left, Skip.
Sonar contact, Skipper. Bearing 274. Range 3000.
Thanks, Willie. I'll see you. All right, steady as you go. All hands, jail quarters. Prepare to fire depth charges.
Range 2500. Oh, no!
Let me go! I'll do my dad!
Skipper, you have to be in on everything.
I rate charges for 30 feet.
Skipper, wait! We got us a little visitor.
Oh, boy.
What in the blazes is this?
Just looking for a little action, Commander. Where's the sub?
This ain't the living end. Chuck, take him down below and see that he stays there.
Oh, Skip, the sub, my medal.
We can't go charging a sub with a kid aboard. Christie, come around to your left and let's go home.
You can't do this, McHale. Cowardice in the face of the enemy. That's a court-martial offense.
Chuck, take him down below before he gets hurt.
Aye, aye, Skip. Come on, little, sir.
You're a disgrace to the Navy, McHale. My father will have you in irons.
You're... Come on, get out there,
Let me go, will you?
All right, now look, you. Get in there and don't argue with me. And stay there.
Ah, you see, Admiral Hanson, with the 73 on her tail, that nip sub just might as well call it a war. You want to try it, sir?
All right. Look, Binghamton, I flew in here to get my son.
Oh, well, I keep telling you, Admiral Hanson, your son is perfectly safe. He's over on McHale's Island.
PT-73 to Terratuba Control. Hello? Hello, Terratuba Control.
Who's that on the horn? Who?
I don't know. If I didn't know better, I'd swear it was my son.
Control. McHale won't fight. He's running from the enemy. Tell Captain Binghamton. Tell the Pentagon. Tell my father.
It is Bruce. On the 73 in combat. Binghamton, you had better have a good explanation for this.
Yes, sir. I'd better have a good explanation for this, sir. Well, here I am.
Is that your idea of safe and sound? Is it? Speak up, man. Speak up.
Yes, sir. I speak up. He would help.
Looks like we've given Tojo the slip. Take over for a minute, Chuck. I'm on below.
All right, sir.
Hey, how's everything down here?
Churchill Control. Repeat. McHale is running from the enemy.
Done it. Breaking radio silence while we're trying to get away from the nip sub.
Is that all you can worry about? Hiding from the enemy?
Listen to me, you little Lord Fauntleroy. Maybe my men ain't GI enough to suit you, but there ain't a man among them would go out in combat with a 12-year-old spoiled brat aboard. Chuck!
Yes, Skip.
Chuck! Look, you keep him out of my hair. Entertain him, do anything you want, drown him. But don't let him get in my way, you hear me?
Right, Skip. Don't you think drown's a little dangerous? I mean, we'll work it out. All right, you heard the skipper. Now sit down.
Who's gonna make me?
They told me to. Please? How about a game of casino? Take your mind off the battle.
Well, I don't want to play casino. I don't want to take my mind off the battle.
Torpedo off the port bow!
How to stop it?
How to starboard, sir.
That was a close one.
Looks like she's got us zeroed in. We'll have to fight. Okay, stand by, depth charges. Hard to port.
Hard to port, sir.
Keep calm. Hard depth charges.
Hey, Skip, look! There she blows! We put a hole in her! We got her! I'm taking her that life raft!
Okay, man your deck guns, boys. Looks like we're gonna take some prisoners. Speaking of prisoners, I want to go down and see how that monster's doing. I'll be right back. How you doing down here, Chuck?
Oh, sorry, Skip. We're just playing a little casino, relaxing our nerves.
Oh? Well, we KO'd that sub there, sonny boy. Despite you. How about writing that down in your little black book there?
Yeah. Hey, what are you writing?
Boy, you're in big trouble, Ensign. Gambling aboard ship. Contributing to the delinquency of a minor.
You've been asking for it, boy, and now you're gonna get it. Come over here, you. Come over here. Give me swinging room there, Chuck. Attention!
Commander McHale?
Yes, sir.
Congratulations, Commander. I'll see that you and your crew receive a unit citation for what you have just done.
You will? I mean, you will, sir? Thank you very much, sir. But the truth is, sir, we were running away from that sub.
I wasn't referring to the sub, Commander. I was speaking about the well-deserved spanking you gave my son. Well done, McHale.
The book. Show him the little black book before it's too late.
Father, I have a whole list of charges against these men. Enough to court-martial every one of them. Not only that, but there's a very suspicious-looking native...
I'm sick of you and your little black book. Now shut up and get into the gig, or I'll paddle you myself. You're a credit to the Navy, sir. If I have any more trouble with my son, I'll send him back to you.
Yes, sir. Anytime, sir. Hey, you're welcome, sir. Yes, sir. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, sir. Ta-ta, Captain. Ta-ta. What are you guys waiting for?
The tropical sun, an unforgiving tyrant, beat down upon Isla beneath, baking the coral pathways and wilting the hibiscus in their neat rows. Yet, inside the stifling confines of command headquarters, a different kind of heat was brewing, a volcanic fury emanating from the notoriously crimson face of Admiral Reginald. His grand desk, meticulously ordered with nautical charts and unopened official dispatches, groaned under the weight of his meticulously coiffed and undoubtedly hot-headed personage. Wow! 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 Piffle Pratt roared, each wow escalating in pitch and intensity until it threatened to crack the window pane. He slammed a manicured fist onto a thick binder, causing a silver inkwell to rattle precariously. Rusty Carpenter, a man whose face permanently etched with the twin furrows of exasperation and straightened his already impeccable uniform, adjusted his spectacles, and swallowed hard. His vocal cords, however, seemed to have taken early retirement. Piffle Pratt, a man of little patience and even less empathy, barely waited for a reply. If their nurses, the brave, dedicated, vital nurses of His Majesty's combined forces require garter belts, then you, Carpenter, are to snap to it. I mean, you shake a leg. Oh, you know what I mean, don't you? The Admiral paused, his beady eyes, usually a steely gray, now flecked with agitated crimson, boring into Rusty. Rusty, finding a shred of his voice, managed, "Indeed, Admiral. My apologies, sir. The requisition was unforeseen." He discreetly wiped a bead of sweat from his brow. The tropical climate of Isla Bonita was less forgiving than the clipped English gardens Piffle Pratt clearly yearned for. What a war! What a ridiculous, utterly preposterous conflict! Everything is on my shoulders. Carpenter, my shoulders. He then leaned forward, his voice dropping to a conspiratorial, yet no less thunderous, whisper. "Sir, Carpenter, I just received a message from a pal of mine at Fortress Apex. Commodore Ironclad Rothwell is arriving today. A sneak inspection." The blood drained from Rusty's face, a feat that felt both physically painful and spiritually draining. His heart, already accustomed to a perpetual state of fluttering anxiety, now performed a frantic samba. "Oh, no, Ironclad Rothwell is coming here." The very name struck fear into the hearts of officers from the Admiralty to the most remote age. Rothwell was legendary for his draconian discipline, his keen eye for minute infractions, and a temperament that could curdle milk from a distance of 50 paces. Piffle Pratt nodded grimly, enjoying for a brief, sadistic moment the shed terror in his aide's eyes. "That's all I need, Carpenter, when he comes nosing around. Do you realize what a mess this place is in? A positive, unmitigated disaster. Hello." He slammed the phone back down, rattling the inkwell again. Rusty, seeing an opening, cautiously interjected. "Sir, tell me, do you have any perhaps a bilious attack coming on? My stomach acids. I swear it could start a bogged-down jeep with a single gargle." He gestured vaguely at his own abdomen, trying to infer a shared, debilitating gastric ailment. He even offered a weak, sympathetic burp. Piffle Pratt ignored the suggestion of solidarity. Instead, grabbing a small tin of indigestion tablets from his desk drawer, he popped 2 into his mouth with an audible snap. "Please, sir," Rusty pleaded. "Take it easy on those pills. You know how they always give you indigestion. Sir, please." "I don't care. I just don't care." Piffle Pratt spat, chewing the tablets with an audible crunch, his exasperation reaching operatic levels. "By the great sea serpent, if I really get sick, truly incapacitated, then someone else would have to face the Admiral. Someone else, Carpenter. Think of the implications." "Wait a minute. Wait, just one glorious, magnificent minute. If I were sick, truly, authentically indisposed, then I could appoint an acting base commander. Couldn't I? And he could talk to the Admiral." "Right, Commander." Rusty, catching the shift in tone and the dangerous gleam, felt a fresh wave of trepidation. "Oh, yes, sir," he agreed, though a chill traced its way down his spine. He knew, instinctively, who Piffle Pratt had in mind. It always led to one person, Captain Finnegan Finn O'Malley. Sir Rusty blurted, making a desperate plea. "And I want you to know that I am ready to accept the supreme test. To stand firm. Not Finnegan, sir. Not Finn. With his rapscallions in charge of Isla Bonita, they would run wild. They would destroy themselves right in front of the Admiral." Rusty even allowed himself a brief, horrifying mental image of Finn's crew in their ununiformed uniforms, probably hosting a luau during inspection. Piffle Pratt ignored him completely, a sly, self-satisfied smile playing on his lips. "Will you Absolutely brilliant." He paused, his gaze turning inward, as if admiring his own reflection in the shining surface of his mahogany desk. "I do look sorta sick to you, don't I?" Rusty, resigned to his fate and the Admiral's increasingly bizarre theatricality, nodded emphatically. "Yes, sir, terribly sick. Don't you think you'd better call the medic immediately? He coughed again, then collapsed, rather gracefully for a man of his bulk, back into his chair, feigning unconsciousness. Rusty, flustered but compliant, quickly rushed out of the office, shouting for a medic named Carmen. As he exited, Piffleprat's left eye flickered open, confirming that Rusty had taken the bait. Carmen, a well-meaning but utterly inept junior medical officer, soon arrived, his footsteps thudding loudly on the polished floor. "Carpenter, sir, I think I'm going to pay," Piffleprat moaned, his acting truly dreadful but entirely convincing to the naive medic. "Oh, sir, you didn't say to catch you," he yelped as Piffleprat's full weight bore down, sending both men sprawling onto the floor with a comical groan. "You stupid Piffleprat spluttered, untangling himself with surprising agility despite his illness. "Thanks, Carmen. Carmen." He quickly adjusted his uniform, smoothed his hair, and sat back up with an air of dignified suffering. "Thank you, sir," Rusty said, returning, panting slightly. "Good old sir, he's coming." Piffleprat's eyes, now gleaming with vindictive glee, twinkled. He then adopted a pitiable, wheezing cough, gesturing dramatically for the room to be darkened slightly. "Sure. Yeah," Rusty muttered under his breath, wondering if he would ever again experience a day that did not involve elaborate charades, questionable medical advice, or the general idiocy of his superior. Sergeant Greasemonkey Gus Gruber, whose oil-stained uniform was a testament to his perpetual tinkering, Crewman Chester Chuckles O'Malley, Finn's guileless nephew, and Private Percival Perk Willoughby, always with a book in hand and a perpetually anxious expression. Finn, a man with the devil-may-care grin of a seasoned rogue and the twinkling eyes of an Irish leprechaun, surveyed the dimly lit, chaotic scene with an amused smirk. "Oh, hi, Admiral," Finn said, affecting a tone of exaggerated concern. "What's wrong, sir? Is it your, inner ear infection acting up again?" "Oh my, for goodness sakes. Will someone raise my head a little bit? Will you please? Just a touch." Rusty, ever the dutiful and perpetually suffering aide, stepped forward. "Yes, sir. Here, I'll do it for you." He carefully placed a hand under Piffleprat's head, flailing his arms as if Rusty had accidentally dislocated his neck. Rusty, flustered, immediately complied. "Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute." Penny Parker, stepping forward, addressed Finn with a barely concealed sigh. "He was just trying to make you comfortable, sir." She then turned her sharp gaze to the crew. "After all, you know how concerned we are about you, Admiral." She elbowed Perk subtly, who quickly added, "Oh, yes, sir, terribly concerned, sir." "Take it easy," Admiral Finn advised with a smirk. "Remember how very, very sick you are." He then added to the medic, Sato Vosi, perhaps a gentle pat on the head to confirm his terrible illness. Carmen, taking Finn seriously, promptly delivered a rather firm pat to Piff. "I thought it was in neutral." Piffleprat let out a yelp of genuine pain, his illness momentarily forgotten. "Here, I got it. That's all. You menace." He glared daggers at Carmen. "Commander O'Malley's right. Captain, I'm a very sick man." Finn nodded sagely. "So sick, sir." He watched Finn's face closely, anticipating a flicker of hope or triumph. Finn, however, played it cool. "Well, I understand, sir, and you can rest assured that my boys and I will give Lieutenant Carpenter all the help we can in running things." Piffleprat's eyes narrowed. He hadn't expected this, but quickly adapted. He finished with a triumphant flourish, a smug look spreading across his face. Finn's feigned surprise was a masterpiece. "Me? Who? Come on, Admiral, you must be kidding." Piffleprat slammed his fist, summoning an impressive burst of indignation for a sick man. "O'Malley, take a good look at me. Do I look like a man who's kidding?" Finn returned the stare, his eyes twinkling. "No, but take a good look at me, sir." He gestured vaguely at his relaxed uniform, his perpetually rumpled appearance. Greasemonkey Gruber, ever loyal and always outspoken, snickered. "He's got you there, Wally." Penny Parker shot Gruber a withering look. "No, sir. No, no, no. Easy does it, sir." She tried to regain some composure. Piffleprat scoffed. "O'Malley, I wouldn't think of asking you to take on a big assignment like this without some help. So, I'm appointing Lieutenant Parker here as your acting executive officer." Penny's eyes widened, a mixture of disbelief and panic. She was smart, efficient, and thoroughly capable. But executive officer to Finn O'Malley. It felt less like a promotion and more like a punishment. Gruber, however, was ecstatic. Did you hear that? Skipper. Thanks, Admiral. You'll never regret this. I know, Pifflepratt said, the sarcasm thick enough to cut with a knife. Here you are, O'Malley. He thrust a small, unassuming office key and a weighty brass plaque into Finn's hands. You go over to my office and you take command this minute. That's an order. Oh, but, Admiral, Finn began, but Pifflepratt was already waving him away dramatically. Out, out, ow, he added, turning to Rusty Carpenter, who looked utterly miserable. This was going to be sweet indeed. He had set a trap of magnificent proportions. The transition from the cool, albeit stuffy, confines of Pifflepratt's office to the bustling, decidedly uncool environment of Isla Benita's main dock was jarring. Finn O'Malley, now clutching the acting base commander plaque like it was a particularly odious dead fish, strode down the weathered wooden planks of the pier, his usual swagger diminished slightly by the absurd weight of his new responsibility. Penny Parker, looking as if she were marching to her own execution, kept pace beside him, her spine ramrod straight despite the crushing weight of impending doom. The rest of the crew, however, was in high spirits. Yeah, Chief, yelled Chester O'Malley, grinning. The what? The sinks are still plugged up in the Petty Officers Club. Well, what do you want from me? A get-well card. Hold it, Chief, hold it. Can't you see I'm on the phone? Yeah, I know, Skip. But Chester tried to interject, gesturing towards a pile of newly arrived supply boxes. Finn interrupted him, focusing on the crates. Well, what do you got there? It looks like a bunch of slingshots. I think we'll run out of ammo faster than we thought. Penny, ever vigilant and quick-witted, examined one of the boxes. Her eyes widened in a mixture of disbelief and utter exasperation. Finn's brow furrowed. Oh, I'm sorry, Chief, I'm sorry. He spoke into the phone, presumably to the indignant voice on the other end. Chuck, get those over to the nurse's quarters right away with you. Now, Chief, have you thought about... The phone rang again, demanding immediate attention. Chuck, get the phone. Penny, trying to bring some semblance of order, addressed Finn with the urgency of a woman whose patience was quickly dwindling. Have you thought about maintenance issues? Captain, the power generators, the water pumps. Suddenly, a booming voice interrupted. It was Commander Rusty Carpenter, holding his own portable communicator, his face flushed. Rusty's face suddenly paled. Oh, Skip, did you know the Arab camp was in the middle of the rifle range? Finn, ever the picture of calm chaos, grabbed a nearby bullhorn. But before Penny could reply, Gus Gruber bounded up, grinning widely, completely oblivious to the mounting pandemonium. Hi, Skip. I just want to congratulate you on your new job. You're gonna be great. Yeah. Your garter belts are on the way, man. Perk Willoughby, nervously fidgeting with his spectacles, chimed in. Skip, the boys were not willing to ask your permission to throw a little shindig tonight. You know, a party. Finn's face brightened, a rare moment of enthusiasm cutting through the administrative fog. Great. That's what we need around here is a little action. A morale booster. Chester O'Malley added. I knew you'd say that, Skip. And we can rake in a pile of dough because... You, simpleton. Penny Parker snapped, finally losing her composure. Can't you see we're busy? Shove off. Shove off. Will you boys? Yeah, the Admiral is trying to do his job. Get out. Out. She gestured wildly, trying to herd them away. Chester, unperturbed, turned back to Finn. And we've got your okay. Skip, for the party. Finn, already mentally drafting his response, nodded expansively. As far as I'm concerned, you tell those boys full speed ahead. A good party is just what this base needs. Thanks a million. Skip, to the moon, Chester exclaimed, overjoyed. Keep me posted. Then, Finn shouted after them. Oh, I sure will, Chester promised, bounding away to spread the good news. Suddenly, Radioman Rex Hansen, a perpetually twitchy fellow who always looked like he'd swallowed a telegraph key, came running up, clutching a headset to his ear. Okay, Chuck, we gotta scramble! Boy! PT-46 is hot on the tail of a nips. Finn, instantly alert, barked, "Hey, incidentally, what happened to PT-46's radar officer? You know, the one with the eye patch." Hansen, still twitching, stammered, "Oh, I don't know, sir. I was busy with a supply list." He then, without missing a beat, raised his hand to his head, pulling his headset around like a mad orchestra conductor. "Hello, hello, hello, yeah, hello, hello, let's go, boys. Press up the store window. We're in business." He abruptly started mimicking an accordion. "You mean that Skip said it's okay, Gruber?" Perk Willoughby asked, his eyes wide. Gruber beamed. "You bet." His exact words were, "Tell the boys, my orders are all ahead full." Is that a base commander? Or is that a base commander? He thumped his chest proudly. "Well, let's not just stand around. Men, open up shop," Chester exclaimed. "You got it. Come on. Careful, careful with the booze. Good, good. Come on, whoa. Well, let's go. Get those crumbs. Yeah, me and my lawnmower. Let's go hang those girls." The scene devolved into utter pandemonium as the crew, galvanized by Finn's unwitting approval, began to transform a section of the dock into an impromptu carnival. Tables appeared, laden with exotic fruits, and clandestine bottles of homemade island punch brewed by Chef de Bois. Loud, pulsating indigenous music began to blare from a gramophone salvaged from a sunken cargo ship. Local islanders, particularly a group of young women, began to gather, intrigued by the sudden festive atmosphere. "All right, men, get your money ready," shouted Chester. "The most fantastic shindig of the year is about to start. Give a little sample, girls." A group of women in grass skirts, giggling, began to sway rhythmically. "That's enough. That's enough. That's too much." Finn O'Malley suddenly appeared, looking thoroughly alarmed by the scale of the morale booster. "Come right this way. Beautiful. There they go, wiggling their way right into my office." He threw his hands up in despair. This was far beyond what he'd anticipated. Meanwhile, back at the hospital wing, Admiral Piffle Pratt lay in a pristine white bed, a smug smile playing on his lips. Rusty Carpenter stood nervously by his bedside, holding a fresh message. Sure, Piffle Pratt drawled, basking in his self-engineered genius. "He's on his way in. Commodore Ironclad Roth. His plane will touch down in a few minutes." "So," Rusty confirmed, trying to sound helpful, despite the nagging feeling that all of this was a colossal mistake. Piffle Pratt chortled, rubbing his hands together with diabolical glee. "Oh, sir, may I go take a look?" Rusty asked, a glimmer of curiosity overriding his usual decorum. "Control yourself, Commander. What's the matter with you?" Piffle Pratt snapped, then immediately lowered his voice to a conspiratorial whisper. "Sergeant Nurse Winifred Wells should be arriving at O'Malley's quarters any minute now." Rusty's eyebrows shot up. "Sergeant Nurse Wells, sir. Just another nail in O'Malley's coffin, Commander. A final, decisive blow." Piffle Pratt grinned, clearly pleased with his multi-layered treachery. The sounds of the impromptu party on the dock were already carrying across the warm, tropical air to Finn O'Malley's makeshift office, a dilapidated shack precariously balanced on stilts near the water. Inside, Finn was still wrestling with administrative duties, attempting to clear the backlog of requisitions. "Yeah, Chester, have this sent over to maintenance, will you?" he called to his nephew. "Oh yeah, all right, old sailor. I mean, nurse." Finn, flustered, straightened a stack of papers. Suddenly, the door creaked open, and in stepped Sergeant Nurse Winifred. She was a picture of professionalism, but today, she was wearing a surprisingly flimsy and clearly non-regulation swimsuit under a thin Finn. "All right, pretty nice time to press what you have there," Finn stammered, completely caught off guard. "Sergeant Wells, what are you doing here? You're out of uniform." Nurse Wells looked flustered, adjusting her cover-up self-consciously. "Admiral Piffle Pratt thinks you've been working too hard, Captain, and he sent me over to take you for a swim." She even managed a slight, nervous giggle. "Admiral Piffle," Finn exclaimed, his mind racing, instantly suspicious. "Oh, come on!" "Honestly, the Admiral's very worried about your health, sir." "That'll be the day," Finn muttered. "There's something fishy going on around here." He snatched the field phone again, barking into it. "Here, hello, main gate. O'Malley's office. Huh, check, yeah, right. Okay, nice tip. The color of the garter belts is all wrong. The voice on the other end was frantic. No, it's nothing like that, Captain. Commodore Rothwell's plane just landed. He's on his way over here in a jeep. His security detail confirmed it. A light bulb, a very grim and foreboding light bulb, went off in Finn's head. Now, I get it. That piffleprat is all sitting pretty in that hospital, and I'm left out here in a griddle. He set me up. Nurse Wells, genuinely confused, tried to explain. But, Commander, I don't understand. All the Admiral wanted to do was to set me up to be clobbered by the toughest Admiral in the fleet. Sergeant Wells, we got work to do. You better get out of here and get out of that suit. Yeah. You'd better put something else on. You wouldn't want to be seen out of here looking like that. Come on. We'll get this place a mess. We got work to do. Give me that book. Finn grabbed a large logbook, flipping through it frantically, his mind already churning out 1,000 different damage control plans. Suddenly, the sounds of music from the dock party intensified, interspersed with loud, boisterous laughter and the rhythmic slapping of bare feet on wood. Outside, the revelry was in full swing, completely oblivious to the impending doom. Oh, come on. I didn't know Admiral Rothwell so well. The guy's throwing a party for him, shouted Chester O'Malley, hoisting a young islander onto his shoulders. Where's the good party? Come on, have a hoot about your old face. Party all you want. I'll tear him. Rubra, I'm going to turn you inside out for this. Finn O'Malley burst out of his shack, his face What do I do? Turn off that music. The party's over. Party over. Party over. Gruber, looking genuinely surprised, approached him cautiously. But Skip, in the office, you gave me a magic word. Oh, I did, huh? Well, let me give you another magic word. Finn bellowed, his voice cutting through the raucous music like a torpedo. Ironclad Roth, and he's on his way here right now to blast this place into a million pieces and conduct his dreaded sneaky inspection. Yeah, and to see all the skippers responsible. The partygoers, seeing the sudden, grim intensity in Finn's usually jovial demeanor, scattered. The music screeched to a halt. Chester O'Malley, still holding the giggling islander, looked utterly confused. Hey, Captain, you take us home now. Finn glared. Chester, I'm a little busy now, kid. The jeep's coming. Hold me. Jump the torpedoes. The Admiral. Chuck, get these girls out of here quick. Come on. But where, Skip? Chester asked, panicked. Anywhere. Here, put 'em in the air raid shelter. Finn pointed frantically at a half-hidden, camouflaged bunker. I'll steer the Admiral clear. Go on, boy. All right. Now, girls, you and a skipper, let's move out of here and shake a leg. Or, whatever you shake. Get him. The crew, suddenly energized by a potent mix of fear and loyalty, sprang into action. Tables were overturned, props dismantled, and the bewildered island women, now bundled hastily into drab blankets, were ushered towards the air raid shelter. Finn and Penny, with a small contingent of the crew, moved with lightning speed, attempting to erase all traces of the revelry before Rothwell's arrival. All right. Come on. All set. All starched, Finn declared, wiping sweat from his brow as the sounds of an approaching jeep grew louder. He snapped his uniform into a semblance of military order, adopting a stiff posture. Okay. All right. Brace yourselves, you guys. Here he comes. Turn. Shut. Welcome to Isla Bonita. Acting Base Commander O'Malley at your service, sir. He saluted sharply as the jeep screeched to a halt. Commodore Rothwell, a man carved from granite and topped with a cap that seemed permanently welded to his head, stepped out of the jeep. He surveyed Finn and his hurriedly assembled, slightly disheveled crew with an expression that could curdle paint. Behind him stood Lieutenant Crider, his perfectly pressed aide, radiating an aura of unflappable disdain. At ease, gentlemen, Rothwell barked, his voice like gravel sandpaper. He then fixed his gaze on Finn's neck, where, in the haste of cleanup, a small, brightly colored flower lei had somehow become tangled in his collar. And his executive officer, Lieutenant Parker, at your command. What the devil is that thing around your neck, Commander O'Malley? Finn's eyes widened in realization. He quickly fumbled with the lei. Welcome ashore, Commodore. A token of piranha. Come on my way. He stammered, accidentally spouting a local fishing cry he'd picked up. Rothwell merely blinked, a vein throbbing faintly in his temple. Will you stop that gibberish, O'Malley? Let's get down to business. Now, where is Admiral Piffle? Yes, sir. Whatever you say, sir. I heard when I landed that Admiral Piffleprat was in the hospital. Sir, Penny interjected smoothly, trying to salvage the situation. Ooh, that's right, sir. A terribly acute attack of island fever, sir, Finn added, quickly playing along. I'll pay my respects to him first, and then we'll get on with the inspection. Commander O'Malley, you report to your stations at once, and make sure everything is in shape. Yes, sir. Finn saluted, relieved, and quickly turned to his crew, mouthing a silent get him to piff. He knew this was Piffleprat's play, but he wasn't about to let the old fox win, so... Meanwhile, in the hospital wing, Admiral Piffleprat was still enjoying his theatrical performance. Rusty Carpenter, looking even more flustered than usual, hurried back into the room. Sir, here comes the Admiral. He's on his way over here to see you. Piffleprat chuckled, a sound of supreme self-esteem. Yes, I know that, Commander. But this is incredible. I never saw O'Malley and his band of miscreants move so fast. Rusty, however, was in a fresh state of panic. Oh, Buster! Those hula girls are still trapped in the bomb shelter. They were just bundled in there. What if the Admiral hears them? That's a perfect place for them. Rusty, when I tip off the Admiral, O'Malley's career is going up in smoke. Up in a cloud of thick, black, utterly deserved smoke, Piffleprat crowed. At that moment, the door burst open, not with Rothwell, but with Sergeant Nurse Wells, still in her non-regulation attire, and looking absolutely mortified. Oh, sir, Admiral Piffleprat, I need your help, sir. My uniform, the bathing suit, she gestured wildly. Piffleprat's composure, though briefly shaken, quickly recovered. Get her out of the room, Rusty. Yes, sir. Get her out of here, and get to your place. Woman! Before Rusty could physically remove Nurse Wells, the formidable figure of Commodore Rothwell appeared in the doorway, his eyes sweeping over the room. Behind him stood his aide, Lieutenant Sir, it's the Admiral. He's here, Rusty gasped, nearly fainting. The Admiral. Well, hybrid A. Piffleprat quickly reassumed his ailing posture, collapsing back onto his pillows. He then hissed at Rusty. Get her in the closet. Take the closet, Rusty. Hurry up. What are you doing? Get away. Take the closet. Rusty, in a blind panic, tried to shove the protesting nerd's Wells into a small, old-fashioned wooden wardrobe. Oh, will you open it? She cried, struggling. No, sir, get the closet. Oh, yes, sir. I'll open it. Go right there. Rusty wrestled with the reluctant nurse, eventually managing to cram her inside just as Roth, an eyebrow raised in suspicion, stepped fully into the room. Well, Piffleprat, Rothwell said, his voice devoid of sympathy. Sorry to see you laid up like this. Piffleprat instantly morphed into a picture of pitiful bravery. Thank you very much, Admiral. But I'm all right, sir. Really, I am. Just a touch of the tropical malaise. You understand. He shot a glance at Rusty, trying to communicate his next move. Rusty, receiving the silent command, blurted out, Admiral, please, for my sake, you've got to go right over to the air raid shelter. Admiral, you won't believe what's going on over there while Captain Piffleprat is over here at death's door. Rothwell, ever perceptive, looked from Rusty to the ailing Piffleprat. Air raid shelter. What peculiar business would be found there? Commander, I'm sure the Admiral has seen 100 air raid shelters like ours. Sir, Finn O'Malley's voice smoothly interjected, as he appeared in the doorway, seemingly out of nowhere, followed by Penny. Really nothing fancy, sir. We don't even have carpets. Penny added, yeah, no, not even carpets. Very utilitarian, sir. Piffleprat, eyes blazing with a new-found theatrical energy, tried to cut Finn off. Tell them what you do have over there, O'Malley. Tell him, you scoundrel. They've got hula girls in the air raid shelter at this very minute. Half-dressed hula girls. He punctuated his revelation with a dramatic cough. Rothwell's eyes widened, genuinely surprised this time. Hula girls. O'Malley. Here. Finn adopted an expression of grave concern. He's delirious, sir. I'll get a doctor, or perhaps a sedative. The fever is affecting his judgment. Don't you try to weasel out of this, O'Malley, Piffleprat shrieked, struggling to sit up. We saw them with our own eyes, didn't we? Carpenter there? Rusty, caught between the two admirals and the very real possibility of his own career ending in disgrace, could only stammer, "Oh, you're right, sir. This entire situation is absolutely disgraceful. It is shameful." Rothwell, momentarily perplexed, pointed at, "Get back in bed before you catch pneumonia. Admiral Here, O'Malley, I'll get your robes." No, 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 Piffle Pratt protested, even as Finn moved to wrap him in a hospital gown. "Captain, I'd like an explanation, and it better be good. An immediate explanation," he hissed at Finn. Finn, ever the master of improvisation, turned to Penny and whispered furiously, "Keep Piffle Pratt off, and get those girls out of the air raid shelter fast. They're still in there." Penny, understanding the gravity of the situation, slipped away silently. Suddenly, an unexpected participant emerged from the hospital closet. Nurse Wells, now in her proper, crisp nurse's uniform. She had apparently seized the opportunity to change while the admirals were distracted. As she emerged, she inadvertently tripped over Piffle Pratt's robes, which had been flung to the floor. "Hey, lady, you forgot your eye and your bone-crushing boot heels." Yeah, Lieutenant Park, Piffle Pratt roared at Carpenter. "Get the ladies a name. Right in the hospital. Yes, you hear me." Rothwell, his patience clearly wearing thin, cut through the noise. "Well, Captain O'Malley, I'm waiting for that explanation. The one that will account for the apparent presence of dancers in your air raid shelter." Finn swallowed. "Yes, sir. But you see, Admiral, they were—" "He did it, sir. Yes. He's a terrible person, Admiral. He's always sneaking women around and shoving them in places." Finn pointed a dramatic finger at Rusty Carpenter, who looked utterly betrayed. "Me, sir. But, sir, you know I've never—" Rusty stammered, horrified. "All right, stop it, both of you," Rothwell commanded, his voice rumbling like an approaching storm. "Is this a naval base or a madhouse? I don't know what's going on around here, but I'll get to the bottom of it after my inspection. Commander O'Malley, shall we proceed?" "Yes, sir. Would you like to start with the base laundry, sir?" "Spotless, sir," Finn asked, hoping to steer him away from the air raid shelter. Piffle Pratt, overhearing, shrieked, "No, not the laundry, the air raid shelter. The little things," he gesticulated wildly. "But you'll be late. That nonsense. I'll decide where to start this inspection. Now, back to bed, sir. At once. And that is an order." He slammed his fist down. "Let's go look in there." "Yes, sir, how could you?" Finn muttered to Piffle Pratt, then aloud, "Oh, shut up, Captain!" "It made you look like a swinger." Rothwell turned to Lieutenant Kreider. "I don't understand it. If Piffle Pratt had not a battle to mend, I'd swear you're suffering from combat fatigue." Finn quickly jumped in. "It's terrible, sir. Terrible. Because I don't want to talk. But what, Commander?" Rothwell prodded. "Well, Admiral," Finn continued, with a heavy sigh and a theatrical tilt of his head, "the captain's been having all kinds of terrible hallucinations about girls. Sir, he thinks he sees them all over the place." "Well, I saw the one in the closet," Rothwell grumbled, remembering Nurse Wells's undignified emergence. Finn widened his eyes. "Oh, yes, sir. The poor fellow. It's quite sad." He quickly tried to pivot. "Shall we head for the base laundry now, sir? Impeccable, sir. I had a whole crew scrub it clean this morning." "No," Rothwell stated, his eyes now narrowed in deep suspicion. "Just out of curiosity, I'd like to start with the air raid shelter, and it better be Ship O'Malley, or head swill roll. I promise you." Finn and Penny exchanged a quick, meaningful glance. Penny's desperate dash to remove the islanders from the shelter suddenly carried the weight of their very careers. "Shipshape, yes, sir. Right this way, sir," Finn said, attempting to appear completely unfazed, then muttered to Rothwell, "Admiral, you know yourself, sir, that the captain hasn't been himself lately. A very disturbing condition." Rothwell grunted. "Sorry, O'Malley, but the least I can do is give him the benefit of the doubt. Let's go." "Yes, sir. Be careful, sir. After you, sir. Right after you. Watch your head, sir." Finn's words were a carefully constructed distraction, his eyes darting frantically towards the air raid shelter. As Finn O'Malley attempted to distract Commodore Rothwell with an overly enthusiastic escort, A frantic commotion erupted near the entrance to the air raid shelter. Huddled in the dense, overgrown bushes surrounding the bunker, Penny Parker, with the agility of a jungle cat, was attempting to shepherd the bewildered island women out of hiding. They're getting away. Stop those bushes. Hide. Commodore Rothwell is coming, she whispered, a bead of sweat tracing a path down her temple. Just as the last woman, still muffled in a stolen military blanket, vanished into the tropical undergrowth, the voice of Admiral Piffle Pratt bellowed from behind Penny. Well, Lieutenant Parker, going somewhere. I expected you would be right here by the air raid shelter. He appeared from a dense thicket, clad in a seaman's uniform that was several sizes too small, his expression a terrifying mix of triumph and malice. He must have slipped away from the hospital, likely escaping Rusty's surveillance. Penny, startled, spun around. Yes, as a matter of fact, I am. Admiral, an urgent matter has just come up, sir. An inventory check. Well, I'm very, very sorry, Lieutenant. But as your superior officer, Piffle, adopting an air of false authority despite his ridiculous attire, I'm ordering you back to my hospital room. You were suffering from a feverish delusion, Lieutenant? Now, wait a minute, Admiral. Wait a minute, Penny protested, her eyes narrowing. I'm as healthy as you are. I saw the hula girls in there myself. This whole thing was your idea. Piffle Pratt laughed, a high-pitched, manic sound that made Penny's skin crawl. Oh, on the contrary, Lieutenant. My doctor's report showed that you're suffering from high blood pressure, acute indigestion. Oh, hypertension. You, Penny blurted, forgetting protocol in her fury. Nurse, get me my uniform. Admiral, take his clothes and lock them up. This man is a menace. A lone medic, Private Carmen, materialized as if from the jungle mist, looking utterly bewildered. I'm sorry, Lieutenant, but I'm only doing this for your own good. Now, you just wait a minute. You have to get back. I don't have to. Get your hands off me. You can't help, Carmen stammered, trying to hold Piffle Pratt, who was suddenly acting like a petulant child. Oh, I get it. You're in on it, too. Finn O'Malley's paid you off, hasn't he? I know what I'm being framed for, Piffle Pratt shrieked, struggling against Carmen's grip. Now, take it easy, sir. All I want to do is to get you into bed. Or do I have to administer a Carmen asked, pulling out a large, ominous-looking syringe. Very cute, medic. But $100 says I can walk out of here anytime I want to, Piffle Pratt sneered. Well, $100 says you can't, Carmen retorted, surprising everyone with his sudden defiance. Meanwhile, Finn O'Malley was practically skipping through the pristine, newly scrubbed base laundry with Commodore Roth. The area gleamed, every boiler polished, every laundry basket neatly stacked. Well, the laundry's in pretty fair shape, O'Malley Rothwell admitted, albeit grudgingly. But you better check those boilers. There seems to be a slight leak on the main pressure valve. Yes, sir. Check the boilers, sir. Immediately. Finn saluted crisply, his mind still reeling from the narrow escape with the air raid shelter. I still can't get over Piffle Pratt being in one of those hallucinations of his. Sir, imagine, thinking there to be hula girls on a naval base. Oh, I know what you mean, sir, Lieutenant Crider added, playing along. Yes, sir. War does terrible things to a man's mind. Yes, sir. Indeed, Rothwell agreed, shaking his head. I'll write the Sweden motor pool next, Commander. As they were leaving the laundry, another bizarre sight greeted them. Admiral Piffle Pratt, still in his undersized seaman's uniform, was stealthily crawling on his hands and knees through the bushes near the motor pool, peering intently into every nook and cranny. Well, if I can crawl to the Admiral, put my hands and knees, he muttered to himself, clearly on a mission to expose Finn. Hey, carpenter boy! Do code in here. Suddenly, a group of the island women, still disguised in military blankets, emerged from behind a truck, shivering. Yeah, well, here, Finn said, quickly, producing some civilian sarongs from somewhere. Wrap these around you ladies. We don't wear grass, you know. He tried to pass them off as simple civilians. Never mind. We go home now. Don't want big trouble. One of the women chattered nervously, eyeing Pretty mine. Yeah, well, so long. Finn whispered, ushering them away. Hey, wait a minute. You can't go out there until I scout around. Now, get back over there. Oh, and I'm telling you, I'll stay there. Come on out of those bushes. I know you're in there. Piffle-Pratt, having spotted the women, sprang up. Hey, sailor, what are you doing sneaking up on an officer like that? He confronted one of the islanders. Oh, sorry, sir, the woman replied, her English broken. Oh, it's you. You're numbskull. It's a numbskull. Are you? What's your name? Piffle-Pratt stammered, recognizing her. Admiral Piffle-Pratt. Your lord and master Piffle-Pratt. Yes, sir. Oh, I'm sorry, sir. Boy, old Ironclad sure was rough on you. Busted you all the way up, the woman replied, mistaking Piffle-Pratt's seaman's uniform for a demon. Piffle-Pratt's face turned an even deeper shade of purple. Well, if anybody gets busted around here, it's going to be you, my friend. Right in the face you get busted. Where are the girls? Where are they? He began to accost the woman, demanding to know where the other islanders were hiding. Just then, Commodore Rothwell and Finn rounded the corner. Admiral, I've been hanging on the laundry shack, and I know the truth. Piffle-Pratt cried, abandoning the woman and lunging towards Rothwell. You, Admiral? What in blazes? Admiral, easy does it now, sir. Finn quickly interceded, putting a restraining hand on Piffle. Remember, he's been under a terrific strain. His delusions are worsening. Are you a fool, Admiral? Piffle-Pratt screamed, struggling against Finn's grip. It's me. I've got those hula girls in the laundry shack. I've really got you this time, O'Malley. They're hidden away right where they washed the dirty linens. Rothwell's face was a mask of utter bewilderment. Piffle-Pratt, what are you doing running around screaming in that seaman's uniform? Well, I had to find those girls before you finished your inspection. Admiral, I found them. The hula girls. Piffle-Pratt was practically bouncing with manic excitement. Ooh, girls again, Rothwell sighed, rubbing his temples. He's worse than ever, sir. I'd better get him right back to the hospital. Admiral, he's quite a danger to himself. Get your hands off me, you sneaky traitor. Piffle-Pratt screeched at Finn, who was attempting to usher him away. He's a sneaky traitor. Admiral, please, Admiral, you've got to take a look at these girls in the laundry shack right now, sir. Now, calm down, Admiral Rothwell said, his voice unusually gentle, betraying his genuine concern for Piffle-Pratt's mental state. Everything's going to be all right. Of course, we'll look in the laundry shack, and then we'll go back to the hospital and you'll take a nice nap. A very long, peaceful nap. You're going to get us? Oh, me. See? We're coming. We're trapped, Piffle-Pratt wailed, alternating between cunning and genuine delusion. Admiral, we've already checked the laundry, sir. Finn quickly interjected. Remember, check the boilers. Don't you try and worm out of it, O'Malley. This time you'll worm your way right into the brig. You're finished. Capit, finito, Piffle-Pratt yelled, pointing at Finn dramatically. Finito, Rothwell repeated, intrigued despite himself. Never mind, O'Malley. I think we should hear the Admiral out. He turned back to Piff. I hear that. O'Malley, the Admiral's onto you. Oh, you're going to suffer! Brace yourself for the evidence, Admiral. Piffle-Pratt beamed, a maniacal grin spreading across his face. Stand by, sir. There you go. Take the fire drill. Fire drill. Fire drill. He burst through the laundry room door, gesturing wildly inside. Hey, Admiral, here's your girls. Right here. He lunged forward, grabbing at something unseen. All right, girlie, I've got you. Now you're going to show your face. Now, he struggled for a moment, then pulled triumphantly. What he pulled out was not a hula girl, but a very large, extremely startled fire extinguisher. Its nozzle, aimed perfectly by Piffle-Pratt's blind enthusiasm, promptly let loose a torrent of foam directly into Rothwell's face. That's Commander O'Malley reporting. Fire drill 100% successful, sir, Finn announced, stepping in front of the sputtering Admiral, a triumphant grin on his face. I'm sorry, Admiral, so sorry. Rothwell spluttered, wiping foam from his eyes. It's all right, O'Malley, Admiral Piffle-Pratt. You should know better than to obstruct a man pursuing his duty. A truly unforgivable breach of etiquette. Now, Admiral, please. They're all getting away. The girls are in the suits. Piffle-Pratt pleaded, still caught in his delusion. Sure they are, Admiral. Sure they are. Back to the hospital, sir. I'll do it myself. Rothwell took Piffle-Pratt by the arm, guiding him away firmly. Easy does it, old boy. A nice long rest, and you'll be as good as new. And if you're real good, Reginald, maybe you'll get your stripes back. Yeah. Well, please. You got it. Maybe it's a cop. I believe you. Wally, I believe you now. Come along. You're going to be all right. Rothwell ushered a bewildered Piffle Pratt away, his delusion momentarily deflated. Goodbye, Admiral, and we'll see you on visiting day, sir. Finn called out cheerfully, a triumphant gleam in his eye. Penny Parker, looking utterly exhausted, simply shook her head and sighed. Another day, another escape. Days, perhaps even weeks, drifted by on Isla Bonita, punctuated by the rhythmic thud of waves against the shore and the low hum of Admiral Piffleprat's increasingly desperate plotting. Confined to his bed, or at least under strict medical supervision, the Admiral found ample time to stew in his indignation and hatch fresh schemes against Finn O'Malley and his crew. The world, it seemed, still had to spin on, albeit with slightly less supervision from a perpetually disgruntled Admiral. I don't care where Lieutenant Parker said to put those seats. Piffleprat raged to Rusty Carpenter, who was diligently sorting through a mountain of report. They can't bunk in the nurses' quarters. Have you seen the decor? Carpenter, the chintz? It's an insult to military sensibility. Before Rusty could formulate an adequate response, a shadow fell over the doorway. Hey, Skip. Mail call. It was Chester O'Malley, grinning, a handful of letters held aloft. He separated one, a thick envelope, and handed it to Finn. One card from Piff. Finn took the envelope, a wary look in his eye. He tore it open to reveal a flamboyant, pastel-colored postcard depicting a sun-drenched beach with a cocktail in the foreground. He began to read aloud, a wry smile spreading across his face. My dear Acting Base Commander, Finn recited in an exaggerated, high-pitched voice. Having a wonderful time frisking on the sun-drenched sands of Orchid Isle. Can't thank you enough for following me up like this. Ever so fondly. Reginald Piffleprat. P.S. Please, excuse the ink blots. My martini spilled. Penny Parker rolled her eyes. Well, that's just typical. Lounging on some luxury island while we're stuck here, fighting metaphorical fires and literal backed-up drains. The phone in Finn's shack suddenly shrilled. Hello, Base Commander O'Malley. What? All right. All right. I'll have somebody come over right away. Job for your executive officer, Skip. Finn paused, his eyes landing on Penny with a mischievously innocent expression. Yes. Yeah, Lieutenant Parker. I want you to get right over to the Petty Officers Club and fix those sinks. The water's flowing clear out to the dance floor. Penny stared, aghast. Fix the sinks, sir. I'm the executive officer, not a plumber. And the concept of a dance floor in a club with backing up sewage is, to say the least, unsettling. Before Finn could offer a suitable, facetious response, the door was unceremoniously thrown open. Standing in the doorway, chest puffed out, an almost comically serious expression on his face, was Commander Rusty Carpenter. He looked as if he'd just delivered a top-secret under heavy enemy fire. Red shoulder, arms, hard march. Rusty barked, then promptly tripped over his own feet, stumbling into the room and nearly colliding with Penny. Watch where you're going, barging in here like that for heaven's sake. I could have cut you too. Penny, ever practical, sighed. That's right, sir. All I needed was a numbskull for booking a trip to the infirmary. What's the matter with you? Commander, you stand up straight like a man for heaven's sake. What do you want anyway? What are you doing here? Rusty, finally recovering his posture, cleared his throat pompously. Oh, pardon me, Lieutenant, but Admiral Piffleprat sent for me. I am on official orders, which supersede trivial dance floor issues. I know that. Why else would you be in here? Finn retorted, waving a hand dismissively. Now, I've just received a call from the Admiral. We are to expect a visit from a very important person here. He is no less than the Maharaj Vikram Singh of Jahanpur. Finn looked at Penny, bewildered by the unexpected news. Rusty, however, puffed out his chest. The Nips are threatening to attack his island, sir. So one of our planes is bringing him out, along with his 3 beautiful daughters. Oh, a Maharaja. And 3 princesses. Sir, Penny exclaimed, her eyes lighting up with genuine excitement, the possibility of diplomatic importance briefly eclipsing her irritation. Oh, What a feather in our cap here at Isla Bonita, sir. Our cap. Oh no, sir. Excuse me. Your cap, sir. Yours and yours alone, not mine. Finn quickly corrected, eyeing the mounting responsibility with suspicion. He could already sense the headache brewing. Now, the Admiral wants to be sure that we go all out to make an impression. So I want you to make certain that everything is 100% in order. Now, I repeat, 100% immaculate. Suddenly, from outside, a chorus of voices cheered. If you had a good swim, girls, we'll see you Sunday. Hello, Bolena! Finn grimaced. How can I make an impression on the Maharaj with O'Malley and his riffraff running around loose? Commander, this is precisely the kind of situation Piffleprat dreams of to sabotage us. He then turned to Rusty, a glint in his eye. I want you to order the PT-73 boat out on a recon mission to, Coral Key. Rusty frowned, perplexed. But, sir, there are no nips on Coral Key. That's just a deserted strip of sand that... Finn cut him off, a knowing smile spreading across his face. Oh, I get it, sir. You're clever, sir. Brilliant. Even... Yes. What did you expect, Carpenter? Finn replied, suddenly adopting I didn't get my commission for playing tiddlywinks, you know. How did you get it, sir? Rusty innocently asked, eyes wide. Finn paused, cleared his throat, and then mumbled, well, my wife has this cousin in the Pentagon, so I get out of here. Ah, sir, I was just thinking out loud. He then adopted a more severe tone. Carpenter, if I need you to help me welcome a Maharaja, then you help me. Don't run you through a list of nonsensical questions. You are very kind to me, sir. But everything is in order for His Highness's arrival. Sir, the honor guard is ready. At that precise moment, Piffleprat's voice, amplified and distorted, crackled over a nearby field radio. Admiral Piffleprat here. Everything is ready for the Maharaja's arrival. Admiral. What? He's reporting engine trouble with his flight force down near the island of Serpent's Reef. Yeah. Oh well, I don't have any boats in that area. Admiral, that's outside our usual patrol parameter. Piffleprat sounded genuinely frustrated, a fly in his carefully concocted ointment. Rusty Carpenter, seeing his chance to be genuinely useful, exclaimed, Oh, sir, the PT-73 boat is right near there. Remember, you sent him to Coral Key. Piffleprat's voice, now infused with a sudden, delighted cunning, came over the radio. Admiral, I just had a thought. So, Rusty, emboldened, interjected on Finn's radio. I have a very fine boat, almost in the same vicinity. Admiral, and it's just been painted. It's our new supply cutter. Piffleprat's voice, a torrent of frustrated bluster, cut him off. I know that. Finn O'Malley and the PT-73 crew. That's an order, sir. Please. One more chance, sir. One more chance. Finn O'Malley, seizing the opportunity, grinned widely at Penny. Yeah. Instead of a dull recon, we get a chance to rescue a Maharaja and his lovely daughters. How about that, Penny? A true adventure. There's that dame again, Perk Willoughby muttered, having heard a snippet of the conversation. Finn glared. Knock it off. All right. Spread out. Boys, spread out. He turned to his crew, motioning them to disperse strategically on the boat. Hold it! Hold it! Hi, guys! He waved enthusiastically to the figures on the stricken plane floating near Serpent's Reef. I'm sure glad it's you instead of the nips. From the plane, a distinguished-looking man, radiating an aura of calm authority despite his predicament, stepped forward. Your Highness, it's all right. Our rescue party's arrived. He indicated the approaching PT-73. Chester O'Malley, ever the excited innocent, exclaimed, Hey, boy! A real-life Maharaja. What are we supposed to do, Bo? Which way is Mecca? Finn elbowed him discreetly. Greetings, Your Highness. My name is Captain Finnegan O'Malley, sir, and my crew and I are here to serve you and your esteemed family. Finn saluted with a flourish. The Maharaja, a man of refined bearing and regal robes, inclined his head slightly. Thank you. I am Kareem. These men here with you, are they to be trusted to transport a priceless cargo? His eyes, dark and discerning, swept over Finn's scruffy crew and the utilitarian PT boat. Oh, absolutely, sir. Oh yes, you are now under the protection of the United States Navy, Finn declared proudly. One of the princesses, a vision of exotic beauty named Sarika, stepped forward, her eyes wide with curiosity. Chester O'Malley, catching sight of her, let out an involuntary, reverent wowie. The Maharaja's gaze instantly turned icy. I heard that, young man. I forgive you for your ignorance of the customs of my country. Were you in Jahanpur, young man, your behavior would be viewed with considerable distaste. Finn quickly stepped forward, placing a reassuring hand on Chester's shoulder. Oh well, now, wait a minute, Your Highness, he didn't mean any harm. You see, in our country, that's sort of like a ceremonial greeting, a mark of admiration, like a chicken. Finn winced at his own improvised explanation. The Maharaja's expression did not soften. The next man who dares to debase the dignity of the princesses will answer to me, and me alone. He gestured to the two stone-faced royal guards who accompanied them. Finn sighed internally. All right, you guys, go get their luggage. This way. Your Highness. Ladies, Highness, boys, I think we'll refrain from any further debasing. Just bowing. Respectful silence. The Maharaja, a keen observer, studied the PT-273 with interest. Well, Commander, you run a tight ship. Rather an interesting craft, I must say. If my country had a navy, I would certainly include a fleet of these. He peered at the controls. The important thing is to maintain control of the boat at all times. See what the wind... Suddenly, the PT-73 lurched as Gus Gruber, ever clumsy, accidentally nudged a lever, sending a spray of seawater over the Maharaja. Daisy Parker, he exclaimed, startled. Oh, no, no, no. Your Highness. My hands. I wouldn't touch it, Highness. No, sir. No, sir. Penny Parker quickly interceded, covering for Gruber. It wasn't really his fault, Your Highness. You see, the seas are a bit rough today. Unusually so. Oh, that's just my father. My daughter. Where is the Prince of Syria? The Maharaja's youngest daughter, a mischievous girl named Lakshmi, pointed playfully at Gruber. Finn, sensing an opportunity to ingratiate himself and keep the Maharaja occupied, stepped forward. If Your Highness is so interested in PT boats, perhaps you'd like to handle this one yourself, sir. You know, drive it. The Maharaja's eyes lit up with uncharacteristic enthusiasm. You do me honor, Commander. That does sound like a most amusing advertisement. Yes, sir. Here the wheel, sir, Finn said, handing him the helm. And wait, it's quite relaxing, and it's lots of fun. May I? The Maharaja asked, clearly delighted. Yes, my guest. Finn nodded, then discreetly gave Penny a look that clearly communicated. This is either brilliant or a recipe for disaster. The return voyage to Isla Bonita with the Maharaja at the helm of the PT-73 was surprisingly uneventful, a testament to Finn O'Malley's quick thinking and the Maharaja's unexpected aptitude for naval steering. Upon their arrival, Admiral Piffleprat, standing rigidly at attention, received them with a flourish, his face a forced mask of diplomacy. Greetings, O exalted ruler of Jahan, O noble ally and friend, Piffleprat boomed, his voice echoing across the pier. Allow me to introduce myself. Sir, I am at your service. I am Admiral Wallace. I trust Your Highness has had a safe voyage. The Maharaja inclined his head. Yes, and a pleasant one, Admiral. Thanks to your Commander O'Malley, he is a very efficient officer, and his boat is remarkably entertaining. Piffleprat's diplomatic smile faltered for a microsecond, a flicker of profound annoyance betraying his true feelings. Yes, isn't he? We're very proud of him. He then offered Finn a look that promised a future of unmitigated suffering. Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you, Your Highness, Finn replied, bowing slightly. And now, Your Highness, if you and your daughters will accompany me, I'll be glad to show you your quarters. I'm sure you're going to find them very satisfactory. Excellent accommodations, fit for royalty. Piffleprat then shot a venomous glare at Finn. Commander O'Malley, dismissed, move. Finn's crew, witnessing the subtle but unmistakable defeat in Piffleprat's demeanor, couldn't help but cheer. Good. Hey Skip, how'd you wrangle that invitation? Chester O'Malley asked, noticing Finn hadn't been dismissed but was actually being included in the royal dinner. Finn chuckled, adjusting his cap. It's a command performance. Chester, the Maharaja was so thrilled with the boat ride that he insisted that Admiral Piffleprat invite me to the big dinner tonight. Penny Parker, ever pragmatic, raised an eyebrow. You'd better bring along a food taster, Captain. I don't trust the Admiral's sudden generosity. Gruber grinned. Hey, Skip, if you get a peek at the girls, tell us what they look like. Huh? Yeah, Perk Willoughby added, eyes wide with youthful curiosity. Finn shook his head. Never mind the girls. You guys are restricted to the base. Chester, you're in charge while I'm at dinner. No mischief. Understand? Right. Skip, I'll keep an eye on them. Chester promised, saluting. Perk sighed. Man, 3 beautiful days on Isla Bonita, and we're stuck here, while the brass has their fancy dinner. Yeah, we gotta get out of this, Gruber grumbled. Chester added, yeah, you guys think you got a problem? What about me? I got a date with one of those princesses in 15 minutes. The crew stared at him, incredulous. How did you get it, Chuck? Penny demanded. Chester shrugged. Well, I made a little date with Princess Sarika on the boat. Her name is in Jahanpuri. That means happiness. She's got beautiful eyes. Boy, you work faster than bicarbonate, Penny exclaimed. How about spreading a little unhappiness around with your buddies? There are 2 more Jahanpuri mamas out there. She pointed towards the retreating figures of Lakshmi and Devi, the other 2 princesses. Chester's eyes gleamed with mischief. Tell you what I'll do, Penny. You guys help me swipe the PT-73 so I can keep my date with Sir, and I'll see what I can do about those other 2 princesses. Swipe the 73, Penny repeated. Again, that's Grand Theft Navy, property, Chester, a court-martial offense. I promised Sarika a boat ride. Penny, look, it'll be a short one, but I'll need your help. Now, if we can keep Commander Parker distracted for a bit. Chester whispered, seeing Commander Rusty Carpenter approaching. Rusty, true to form, was clutching a rulebook and a deck of cards. Okay, men, let's break out the cards. While I'm in command, we're only playing for matchsticks. No gambling, no loose behavior, only wholesome recreation. Gruber, quick on the uptake, clapped him on the shoulder. Ah, Commander, let's not waste our time playing cards. As long as we're stuck here, let's put our time to something constructive and educational, to improve our minds, sir. Rusty's chest puffed out. Well, sir, we'd all be very grateful if you'd refresh our battle-weary minds on the nomenclature of the 50 caliber machine gun. We could all use a refresher course. Boy, I'm really proud of you guys. That's real Navy spirit, Rusty exclaimed, delighted. As a matter of fact, sir, we'd appreciate it if you'd demonstrate to us how to take it apart blindfolded. Legendary skill, sir, Perk Willoughby added, ever the instigator in his own quiet way. Yeah, let's do it, Chester cheered, winking at Gruber. I'll get 6 to 5, 10 solo. Rusty, I don't want to brag, but an officer candidate school, I made them blindfolded. We used to do a lot of things blindfolded. You know, say a lot of words, a lot of jargon. Wait, you're right there on the tank. Now, let's start out any time you want. He stood next to a gleaming, heavy .50 caliber machine gun mounted on a tripod. Oh, well, since you guys are so anxious to get underway, we might as well start right in. Now, men, this is a .50 caliber machine gun. Now, in dismantling this baby, first of all, we disengage grip control A and B from firing mechanism C. Boy, that's a dangerous part. Rusty dramatically announced, his blindfold firmly in place. Well, maybe I better start with the trigger mechanism. Men, this is a trigger. He fumbled around, accidentally picking up a coffee cup instead. No, it's a coffee cup. I get on a coffee cup. Suddenly, from offshore, a small boat could be heard. Well, who's that? Just a passing boat, Penny murmured, pretending not to notice. Chester and Gruber, trying to hold back their laughter, called out encouragement. You're doing great, Commander. Just great. Thanks, Grover. Why don't we start with the barrel, sir? Perk Willoughby suggested, subtly pointing the coffee cup away from Rusty. Just then, a voice, soft and melodious, called out from the water. Princess Sarika. Hi, I'm here. Chester O'Malley, despite being restricted, was already wading into the shallow water near the dock, ready to meet his clandestine date. You are Sarika, aren't you? Hello, Angel. Oh, you're Sarika. All right, come back down. I'm sure to bring sister back in time for dinner. If father finds out about this. Sarika's voice drifted, tinged with a delicious mix of fear and excitement. I know, Chester replied, beaming. But it's worth it. What could possibly go wrong? Meanwhile, in the Admiral's mess, the atmosphere was thick with forced joviality and thinly veiled political maneuvering. Admiral Piffle-Pratt, still very much playing the gracious host, bowed to the Maharaja. I'm indeed flattered, Your Highness, that you and your charming daughters have accepted my invitation to dinner. It is our pleasure. Your slightest wish is my command, Your Highness, Piffle-Pratt declared, radiating false warmth. Is there anything else I can do for Your Highness's pleasure before dinner? The Maharaja smiled. Now that you mention it, Admiral, I did particularly enjoy steering Commander O'Malley's boat this afternoon. Such a refreshing experience. Piffle-Pratt's smile stiffened, a rictus of suppressed rage. Oh, the boat you liked. Oh, well, maybe you'd like to take another ride before dinner, Your Highness. Just a little spin. You do me great honor, the Maharaj replied, clearly delighted. Oh, yeah, Commander O'Malley. You heard it. What are you doing standing there for? O'Malley, I'll get the boat. Piffle-Pratt practically snarled at Finn, who had also arrived for dinner. Oh, the boat. All right. It's over at the island there. If you'll excuse me, sir, I'm going to get the boat for our honored guest. Piffle-Pratt stalked away, radiating furious energy, leaving Finn to contemplate the escalating chaos. Back at the .50 caliber machine gun, Rusty Carpenter, blindfolded, continued his if somewhat misplaced, demonstration. Last but not least, we locked the firing pin to the trigger mechanism. That's it. I knew you had it. That's good. It looks like meeting Japan. Well, the signal to efficiency is practice. He triumphantly presented his disassembled firearm, now a collection of random parts. Penny Parker, ever the voice of reason, gently corrected him. Don't take it off yet. Commander, we forgot the time you took. Now, once more for the record. That's a good idea. Well, at this time, I'm going to make it tougher. I'll do it backwards, Rusty declared proudly. So, get that, will you? He pointed blindly at Purr. Just then, the portable field phone Finn had given Penny rang. Tell her whatever it is. I'm on official business. It's the O'Malley group, Finn said, anticipating trouble. Oh, it's you, Skip here. Commander Parker. He's right here, Perk announced, handing the phone to a still blindfolded Rusty. What's it going to tell him that for? Finn grimaced. Is it the Skip? I'll talk to him. He finds out the boat's gone with Chester. Penny quickly intervened. Hey, Commander Parker, don't even take that blindfold off, sir. We'll just stop the clock and continue after you hang up the phone call. She then subtly led the disoriented Rusty over to the phone. Hey, I'll lead you right over to the phone. All right. Poor leader, Rusty muttered, fumbling for the receiver. Skip, this is Commander Parker. Everything's under control. Stellar performance on the machine gun. Finn, on the other end, exhaled slowly. Ah, good. Now, hear this. Admiral Piffle-Pratt wants the 73 over here at Main Pier right away. The Maharaj wants to do some more steering before, dinner. Rusty's eyes widened, even behind the blindfold. Steer it again. Well, how do you like that? The Maharaja wants to steer the boat again. Last time, he nearly wrecked it. Lieutenant Parker. I'm afraid the Maharaj can't have the boat. It's not here. Penny quickly jumped in, covering for Chester's escapade. Hey! Good! Skip! Gruber came up with a great idea. The Maharaja can't steer the boat. It's not here. It's not there, Finn repeated, feigning surprise. Oh, wonderful. Wonderful. Then it's all settled. Put Gruber on the phone right away. Gruber. Gruber, looking terrified, grabbed the phone. Here, Skip! Oh, Gruber, I want the facts, Finn commanded, his voice ominous. Gruber stammered. Well, Chester took the boat out for a little spin with Princess Arika. What? Finn bellowed into the phone. Oh, yes, sir. He quickly switched to a placating tone for Piffle-Pratt, who was undoubtedly still monitoring his line. Look, I'll try to stall as long as I can, but you get that boat over here, and I want that princess back in her quarters, on the double, or else, I mean, immediately. Finn slammed the phone down. Yeah, Penny exclaimed, trying to lighten the mood. Oh, there's a crew for you, sir. Those boys are really on the ball. Oh, My crew is on the ball. Are they? Well, you know, we get going in the darkness. Finn muttered under his breath, then slapped the .50 cal assembly back together with a surprising display of skill. Meanwhile, still unaware of Finn's growing fury and Chester's boat-related transgression, was now back with the Maharaja, attempting to entertain him until dinner was served. Yes, I'm looking forward to getting back behind the wheel, Admiral, the Maharaja remarked, sipping a fruit cocktail. That'll be fun, sir. Piffleprat smiled unctuously. And, sir, speaking of fun, I wonder if you'd mind taking a moment to explain this gadget, sir. I've been watching you smoking it. Is it difficult? Piffleprat indicated the Maharaja's ornate hookah, a beautiful, multi-stemmed water pipe. Not at all, Admiral Maharaj replied, offering it with a gracious gesture. It has an extra stem. Would you care to try it? It is quite relaxing. Try it. Oh yeah! Piffleprat exclaimed, his eyes gleaming with delight, momentarily forgetting his grand schemes. I'm sure Commander Carpenter would, too. Wouldn't you, Carpenter? Rusty, standing stiffly by, looked terrified. Yeah, I'd love it. Love it, sir. Well, you first, sir, the Maharaja instructed with a patient smile. All you do is inhale, smoothly, deeply. Piffleprat took a tentative drag from the hook. His eyes widened, a strange, blissful expression spreading across his face. He inhaled again, more confidently this time. He then coughed a soft, purring sound. Unlike his usual theatrical hacking, he felt wonderfully relaxed. Just then, the portable radio in Finn O'Malley's shack crackled to life, clearly audible, even in Ila Benita, calling PT-73. Come in, please. Chester O'Malley's voice, sounding decidedly less enthusiastic than earlier, replied, This is 73. Look, you guys, Princess Sarika and I are stuck out here in the middle of nowhere. We're just starting back, and the engine's conked out. Penny Parker's exasperated voice then cut in. Yeah, well, look, Chester, forget about the engines. Conked out. Vay Sarika says Princess Lakshmi and Princess Devi will cover for us. If the Maharaja finds out, we're dead, so you better get going. Commander Parker, on the double. Rusty Carpenter, hearing this over Finn's communication system, snapped to attention. Right. Hey, what am I saluting for? I'm in command here. Chester, you're under arrest. Penny's voice roared over the radio. Now, look, Tinker, you tell him how to start those engines. I'm gonna go over and talk to the sisters and see if I can't stall them. Ensign Parker, over and out. Penny's words reached Piffleprat, just as he was taking another, deeper drag from the hook. Get your hands off the officer, he murmured, eyes half closed, a serene smile on his face. Oh, you're doing fine, Admiral. Just fine, yes. How do you like it so far? He asked the Maharaja, referring to his own state of bliss. I'm enjoying it immensely, Admiral, the Maharaj replied, intrigued by Piff. I wouldn't want you to miss that on your boat trip, of course. It is my pleasure to make this sacrifice for you. I can always take my ride after dinner, the Maharaja offered graciously. Oh, that's a wonderful idea. Your Highness? Yes, sir. Let's make it after dinner. And then you can have just that much more time steering the boat. Piffleprat's voice was unusually jovial. Let's eat early. We can eat right now, Your Highness. I'll get your daughters. The Maharaja looked surprised. Daughters, it's a little too early for dinner, isn't it? Such enthusiasm. Early, sir. Let's eat, Piffleprat declared, then stumbled slightly as he rose, his legs wobbling a bit from the hookahs. I'll go and get the princesses. My honor guard is awaiting my orders for their dining pleasure. Rusty Carpenter quickly intercepted. Oh well, why don't I go? Admiral Piff. I'll get the princesses and then I'll escort them in. You're the host, sir. Okay, I'll get them. Piffleprat giggled, unexpectedly. They're royal princesses. They deserve the best. That's protocol, too. He swayed slightly as he Rusty, relieved to deflect the Admiral, rushed off towards the princess's quarters. He found Penny already there, having successfully engaged Princesses Lakshmi and Devi in an animated conversation. Princesses, Sultanas, Your Honors, your sister sent me. Your sister, Sarika, Rusty stammered, flustered. Thank you very much. I'm sorry. He accidentally bumped into one of them. Well, pardon us. A most impersonal intrusion by this misery. by this most miserable person. What I'm trying to say, isn't it? I'm sorry to report that your sister is in a serious situation. Something has happened to Princess Lakshmi's eyes widened. Please. You know what the Maharaj said? No hands. Forgive me, Commander. Tell us what you mean. Tell us, please. What has happened to our sister? Rusty blurted out the truth. Well, she's not going to be here in time for dinner. The PT boat engines conked out. Oh no, Princess Davy gasped. Father will be furious. I know, Rusty replied, imitating Finn's earlier flustered chicken impression. Like a chicken. Just then, it's Admiral Piffle Pratt. I'm here with your honor guard. It's time for dinner. Sorry, Admiral, Princess Lakshmi called back, her voice tinged with alarm. But we are still dressing. Yes, please come back later. Piffle Pratt paused, perplexed. Then a mischievous look crossed his hookah-clouded face. Well, if you don't mind, I'll just wait here. He settled onto a nearby bench, looking utterly content. What can we do? Princess Davy whispered to Penny. If only the two of us come to dinner, Sarika will be in terrible trouble, and Father will suspect foul play. I got an idea, Penny whispered back, then quickly amended. No, 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 wait, use yours. Mine never worked anyway. Well, what is your idea, Commander? Princess Lakshmi asked. Okay, please. Penny began hastily formulating a plan. Minutes later, Piffle Pratt, still slightly disoriented, but with a broad smile, escorted Princesses Lakshmi and Davy towards the dining hall. The two princesses were walking on either side of Penny Park, who was cleverly draped in their colorful shawls and adorned with their elaborate jewelry, effectively making her look like a third princess, albeit a rather tall and oddly uniformed one beneath the royal regalia. Ah, greetings, your highnesses, Piffle Pratt chirped. This is a distinct pleasure to be able to escort you ladies. All right, please. All right. Careful, my dear. I mean, your highness. Incidentally, I'm Admiral Wally Piffle, utterly centric. Suddenly, the Maharaja, having grown impatient, appeared at the dining hall entrance. What is keeping my daughters, Commander I hope there is nothing wrong. His tone was sharper, less jovial. Oh, I'm sure there isn't, sir, Piffle Pratt assured him, still somewhat in a daze. But if you'll excuse me, maybe I'd better go see what's what. Excuse me, sir. Piffle Pratt moved away, still swayed by the hook. At that moment, Penny, caught in her deception, inadvertently jostled one of the shawls, revealing a glimpse of her uniform underneath. Oh, Admiral, I see. Just let me explain, she started, but Piffle Pratt was too far gone. The Maharaja's eyes narrowed. Ah, one side. My dear, he said, ushering Penny-ass Princess aside. On your feet, gentlemen, the princesses. Finn O'Malley and the rest of the dining officers stood to attention. Gentlemen, the United States Navy has made every arrangement for our comfort. Now it is my turn to make an arrangement for your delight. My daughters will dance for you. Piffle Pratt, momentarily snapping out of his daze, looked bewildered. But that won't be necessary, sir. You don't have to pay us back. We were glad to help. The Maharaja's gaze turned frigid. You do not wish to see my daughters dance, Admiral. Well, do you think they ought to dance on an empty stomach? Finn O'Malley quickly interjected, trying to create a diversion. Mind your manners, O'Malley. Don't pay any attention to him, Your Highness. He has these spells every now and then. He's sort of a battle-fatigue survivor. I, for one, would love to see your daughters dance. Am I right, gentlemen? A chorus of yes, sir, echoed through the room. You do me great honor, the Maharaj said, beaming. Believe me, Captain Piffle Pratt muttered to Finn. You better serve dinner first. Finn shot him a look. Shut up, Admiral. This is going to be a rare treat, sir, and I can hardly wait to see this. Neither can I. And try some of these. Sir, they're delicious. He gestured to some exotic fruits on the table. The Maharaja's daughters Lakshmi and Devi began to perform a graceful, traditional Jahanpuri dance. The atmosphere, at first strained, gradually thawed as the mesmerizing movements captivated the officers. Oh, they're lovely dances. Lovely, Piffle Pratt exclaimed, momentarily captivated. You are most kind, Admiral, the Maharaj acknowledged, obviously pleased. Suddenly, a shriek echoed through the hall. Finn, noticing the shawl covering Penny's princess beginning to slip precariously, lunged forward to prevent it from completely falling. In his haste, he collided with a waiter, sending a tray of appetizers flying. "Can't you be more careful, O'Malley?" Piffleprat snapped. "Yes, sir. I'm sorry, sir. So sorry. Very sorry." Finn apologized. Recovering. "Are you just fine, ladies?" "Just fine." "Weren't they great, gentlemen?" the Maharaja asked, finishing the dance. "Just a moment," Piffleprat declared, suddenly regaining a shred of his old cunning. "My daughters aren't finished yet." He lunged towards one of the princesses. "I have news for you, sir. Those are all your daughters. Goodbye, girls. It's time to change." He ripped off the shawl, revealing Penny Parker in her full, if slightly rumpled, military uniform underneath. A collective gasp swept through the dining hall. The Maharaja's face, initially stunned, slowly transformed into an expression of profound fury. "Captain, what is the meaning of this outrage?" the Maharaj demanded, his voice a low growl. "Sir, one of these girls is an imposter, a spy, perhaps, working for the Nips," Piffleprat roared, now thoroughly convinced he had unmasked a major conspiracy, and, more importantly, Finn's wrongdoing. "Captain, how dare you?" Penny protested, utterly mortified. "Oh, I'm sorry, this isn't the one." Piffleprat, in his drug-induced haze, mistook Penny for one of the actual princesses, and then grabbed Princess Luke. "This must be the one, sir." He tried to pull out her clothing. "Stop this madness, Admiral Piff," the Maharaj roared, his eyes blazing. "The Admiral will hear of this. This is a diplomatic incident of the highest order." Finn O'Malley, ever the smooth operator, quickly stepped in. "Well, brother, you stop it, Admiral. You can't do this." "Oh, I can't. Can't I? You must be the one. You phony Bolognese bunny. You're under arrest." Piffleprat screamed at Princess Davy, now completely deranged. "Arrest!" Princess Davy shrieked. The Maharaja, his face pale with cold fury, addressed Finn directly. "Commander O'Malley, I'm terribly sorry. Admiral, your unpardonable behavior will be reported to the State Department. This is a disgrace." "Oh, sir, he didn't mean it." Finn quickly tried to placate the enraged Maharaja. "I didn't mean it, Your Highness. You see, I thought I saw one of my stupid Nips with Ensign Parker. I mean, your daughter looked just like him? I didn't know that, sir." Finn stammered, making the situation even worse. "Enough," the Maharaj commanded, his voice trembling with indignation. "Come, daughters, I will raise your complaints with Washington. This is an insult. Unacceptable." "I don't know. Mercy. Mercy, Your Highness." "Stupid infidel," Piffleprat babbled, still caught in his hallucination. "You shouldn't have looked, sir." "Why me? Why is it always me, of all the dumb, dim-witted things I've ever seen in my life?" The Maharaja, with his genuinely outraged daughters, departed Isla Bonita on the very next available plane, leaving behind a diplomatic incident of truly epic proportions, and a very, very angry Admiral Piff. Finn O'Malley and his crew, miraculously still in uniform, faced the wrath of the now thoroughly sobered and furious Piffleprat back in Finn's shack. "O'Malley, let me explain," Finn began, but Piffleprat's fury was a tidal wave. "I don't want to hear another word out of you, 8-balls," Piffleprat raged, his face contorted. "Now, go on, get going before Captain Piffleprat catches you here and I." He abruptly stopped, his eyes fixed on Finn's crew. "Too late, Skipper. Here he comes." Just then, Chester O'Malley, having somehow managed to retrieve Princess Sarika's lost sword during the chaos, rushed into the shack, looking utterly mortified. "Oh, Princess, wait. Your father forgot his sword." He presented it apologetically to the retreating royal figures. "Oh, my, glad that I found you. Princess, I don't know what your name is, but I hope you'll forgive my stupidity." Piffleprat watched the scene unfold with utter disbelief. "Oh, no. Captain, this is embarrassing," he hissed at Finn, still playing up to his commanding role. No. Get away, O'Malley." "Now, Princess, whatever your name is, would you ask your father to forgive?" "Halt," roared the Maharaja, having turned back. His eyes landed on Piffleprat, then on Finn, then on the sword. "Oh, boy. Well, would it help if I forgive you, Captain?" He sneered at "Oh, I can't get him out of here," Piffleprat wailed, clutching his head as Finn wrestled him back. "No, no, no. No, Captain. No." The scene dissolved into utter chaos as Finn tried to drag the struggling, babbling Piffleprat back to his proper quarters, the image of diplomatic disaster indelibly etched on everyone's minds. Weeks passed. The fallout from the Jahanpur incident had been immense. Admiral Piffleprat, though not formally reprimanded, had endured enough official regrets and explanations from higher command to thoroughly curdle his soul. He blamed only one man, Finn O'Malley. The captain, in a move Piffleprat later described as an act of sheer, unadulterated cowardice, had wisely taken leave, citing a rather severe and entirely fictional toothache. "He sure is a long time getting a wisdom tooth pulled, isn't he?" Chester O'Malley commented to Penny Parker as they sat on the deck of the PT-73, cleaning rifles. "Never takes me that long at the dentist's. It's over real fast, right after he catches me sleeping." Penny sighed, adjusting her cap. "Well, the skipper's gonna be in some mood when he gets back. I don't blame him, Chester. It's murder to deal with Piffleprat's wrath." "Hey, I guess you're right," Perk Willoughby added, looking up from his book on naval history, probably snapping everybody's head off like an agitated kraken. "All right, I guess we'd better really be on the book," Penny said, tapping a regulations manual. "He needs to see us productive, not idly speculating." Suddenly, Finn O'Malley appeared, striding down the gang. But this was not the grim-faced suffering Finn they expected. He was grinning from ear to ear, practically skipping, humming a jaunty tune, his eyes sparkling with an almost childlike glee. "I don't believe him," Penny muttered, astonished. "He just had his tooth pulled. Who's the dentist? Bob Hope." "Hey, Skip," Chester called out, genuinely bewildered. "Why so happy? What did you do? Bite the dentist's finger?" Finn let out a peal of hearty, infectious laughter. "Are you kidding? I'm in agony. But a magnificent agony. A joyful suffering." "Oh, come on. Skip, what's the joke?" Perk asked. "You think it's a joke to have a tooth yank?" Finn roared with laughter. "The doctor had some new painkiller. Not your, nitrous oxide? Yeah, that's it. Laughing gas. Quite the experience." "Hey, yeah, that's that laughing gas jazz," Gruber exclaimed, chuckling. "Well, that must be some joke. Skip, just look at you. You're sure feeling no pain, are you?" Finn burst into another peal of mirth. "Are you kidding? No pain. It's killing me. But a happy killing. A glorious, wonderful torment." He spun around, narrowly, missing a mooring post. The doctor said, "We're off pretty soon. We better get the skipper back to the island before he strains something." Penny quickly took charge. "How about it, you guys? Commander O'Malley needs to be escorted to his quarters for rest. Chester, you take over at the helm for now." "Don't worry, Skip, I'll take over," Chester said, beaming. Finn, in his altered state, waved expansively. "He'll take over. Must have been the way I said it. How you doing, Skip?" He slurred slightly. "I never felt worse," Finn declared, then burst into uncontrollable laughter again. "Now, don't worry about a thing. I got everything under control. Lieutenant Parker, I'm both dead ahead." "Ah, hey, oh come on. Oh, pull backwards. Please. Hey you murderers." Chester, completely absorbed in the moment, actually backed the PT-73 into a small, innocent dinghy bobbing alongside. There was a sickening crunch of wood. Suddenly, a familiar, furious face popped up from the now splintered dinghy. It was Admiral P. "Hey, this is Admiral P," he shrieked, sputtering water. "Pull him out. Stand there. We just ran over Admiral Piffleprat. Now he'll have his horse shot. Skip, permission to go on sick call. I want a toothpick," Chester wailed, utterly bewildered. "He'll have his horse shot," Piffleprat screamed, scrambling onto the PT boat like a madman. "Get your hands off of me. I've got you this time, O'Malley. You tried to kill me in this hot rod. That's what you tried to do." Finn O'Malley, his eyes still sparkling with uncontrollable amusement, regarded the furious Admiral with serene calm. "Wait a minute, Admiral P. If you want to blame anybody, you'll blame me, sir. You see, I had this tooth pulled out. Quite a hole." He opened his mouth, pointing to the gaping space with a theatrical flourish, then giggled. I don't care about that, Piffleprat roared, his face turning an alarming shade of puce. I'm sick of your excuses. O'Malley. Sick. 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 I'm gonna do something with this imbecile I should have done a long time ago. Skip. I'm against the regulations of spankage law, Perk Willoughby interjected, eyes wide, still processing the sheer absurdity of the situation. Yes, sir, Piffleprat agreed, completely missing the point. I am going to send a message to Fortress Apex, and you know what? I'm gonna request a couple of cases of ketchup, sir. Chester O'Malley suggested innocently. Skip, I gotta tell you, we're low on ketchup. Piffleprat ignored him completely. I am going to request that a fitness board convene to assess your executive officer, Lieutenant Parker. A fitness board? Penny exclaimed, horrified. Now, wait a minute. Admiral, you can't. Can't I, huh? Piffleprat sneered triumphantly. All they've got to do is take one look at this goofball's record, and they'll break her down to second-class ensign so fast it'll make your head spin. What do you think of that, goofball? Finn, still in his altered state, swayed slightly. I'm a little nauseous already. Wait a minute, Admiral. I'm not going to stand by, sir, and see my executive officer. No, sir. Penny is one of the best officers on this base. When it comes to railroading, O'Malley, I am a regular. Casey Jones, Piffleprat declared, puffing out his chest. All right, take me to the barn. I hope she runs off the track. Yes, sir. Chester looked utterly devastated. Hey, Skip, can he do that? Can he bring Lieutenant Parker up on a fitness board? Finn, his happy high beginning to wear off, his face taking on a more serious expression, sighed. I don't know, Chester, damn it. Penny quickly retorted. Oh, come on. Will you? Chester, take off that hat. You're still an ensign. And if we have anything to do about it, you're gonna stay an ensign. This is ridiculous. Yeah, well, when that fitness board gets here, boys, Piffleprat chirped, regaining his good humor. It's gonna be so long. Lieutenant Parker. Hello, Private Charlie. What a rotten deal. It ain't fair. How do you get out of this chicken navy? He skipped away, thoroughly pleased with himself. The crew gathered around Finn, their faces a picture of despair. All right, Finn said. His laughter finally subsided, leaving behind a familiar look of grim determination. Listen, stop your jabbering, and start using your skulls. There must be some way we can get Piffleprat to call off this hearing. Yeah, if we can only jolly him up some way, Gruber suggested. You know, get him in a good mood. Leg bottom. Even an undertaker couldn't put a smile on his face, Perk Willoughby muttered. Finn's eyes, still with a lingering sparkle from the nitrous oxide, suddenly widened. I got it. Guys, why don't we call a truce? Maybe even throw him a party, eh? Chester's face lit up. I mean, that's a great idea. We could throw a real wild one. And Chef Dubois could sneak some rum over from the base kitchen. And Perk could blow up a batch of his illegal moonshine on the still. And we could dance, and drink, and get loaded. Penny Parker glared. And go right to the brig. That's all we need to do. Chester, do you want a demotion too? Now, wait a minute. Hold it, boys, Finn exclaimed, cutting through the bickering. I think you just cued your Uncle Dudley onto something. We might have a chance if we get the Admiral in a happy mood, right? Right. Well, now, this is strictly out of left field. But remember what I felt like when I came back from the dentist the other day? Sure, Skip. The laughing gas, Gruber exclaimed, catching on. Finn beamed. Wow, if Piffleprat felt that way, he'd not only cancel a fitness board, he'd probably promote Lieutenant Parker to Admiral. And if that don't jolly up Admiral Piff... Listen, he'll be so hysterical, he'll do anything. What do you think, Penny? Penny Parker, her mind already racing through the logistical nightmare, actually smiled. Well, I'm still trying to get used to it. Admiral Charles Parker. Admiral Penny Parker. You bunch of hyenas. Come here, we got plans to hatch. Now, listen to this. This is brilliant. Under the cloak of darkness, the PTEs, fueled by an audacious plan and a generous amount of illicit coffee, moved with the stealth of highly trained their target, Admiral Piffleprat's office, their weapon, a converted fire extinguisher, secretly filled with high tests, courtesy of a bribed dental technician at the base infirmary. Presto, Finn whispered, surveying their improvised equipment. 1 tank, 100 proof laughing gas, compliments of the base dental unit. Good work, Gruber. Gruber, looking immensely pleased, tapped the modified extinguisher. Always nothing but the best for Lieutenant Parker. Skip, I'd steal a whole dentist's office for her. Hey, hey. All right, Finn shooshed him. Now, you guys sure you know what to do? The timing has to be impeccable. Had no fear, Skip, Chester O'Malley whispered back, his eyes glinting in the moonlight. Once you blast old Piffle Pratt in his office window, he's in happy land. Lieutenant Parker's practically off the hook. Promoted. Even. Well, I sure hope so, Penny Parker murmured, still wrestling with a mix of anticipation and profound unease. Not that I might be an enlisted man, but I don't know how Mother would ever explain this to the bridge club. This is certainly unconventional. All right. Come on, boys. Let's go, Finn commanded, his voice a low growl of excitement. Now, remember, Gruber. Gloop right between the eyes. We need maximum exposure for maximum hilarity. Don't worry, Skip. This is going to be a million laughs, Gruber assured him, hefting the laughing gas canister. Inside his office, completely unaware of the impending airborne assault, Admiral Piffle Pratt was meticulously poring over Penny Parker's personnel file, his face alight with vengeful satisfaction. Rusty Carpenter sat opposite him, looking increasingly uncomfortable. Now, the fitness board is going to love this record, Carpenter, Piffle Pratt chortled, tapping the file. July 16th. During gunnery drill, she shot down a target plane of her own squadron. August 1st. She torpedoed one of our garbage scouts. Said she thought it was a nip sub camouflaged with potato peels. Just then, Finn O'Malley walked in, adopting a sheepish apologetic demeanor. Hi, Admiral Piffle Pratt. Didn't you ever knock? I mean, what do you want from me? Oh, Finn. Piffle Pratt snarled, startled. Well, Admiral, we just thought that perhaps... Piffle Pratt cut him off. I don't care what you thought, O'Malley. You're not going to change my mind. She's finished. She's done. She's kaput. Utterly, irrevocably done for. Well, Admiral, Finn continued, a sorrowful expression on his face. Seeing as how we can't change your mind about getting Lieutenant Parker booted out, well, we just thought we'd come over and make sure there were no hard feelings. Piffle Pratt scoffed. No hard feelings. Will you quit trying to snow me, O'Malley? Now, what do you want? What do you... He eyed the wrapped parcel Finn was holding with deep suspicion. I know you wouldn't believe it. Skip. Finn nodded to Chester. Well, I guess you're right, Chuck. So go ahead and give him the gift that you bought for him, and then we'll shove off. No hard feelings. You see, Admiral. Chester, stepping forward, presented the parcel. Admiral, on behalf of No Hard Feelings, and through deepest admiration, on this auspicious occasion. For Pete's sake, will you knock off that dribble and get to it? Piffle Pratt snapped, impatiently snatching the gift. Get to it. You bought me a present. What did you get me? He tore open the wrapping. Inside was a small, wilting bouquet of gold. Piffle Pratt's eyes widened. Goldenrod. You know, I'm allergic to that. You cretin. My sinuses are already swelling. Oh, that's terrible, sir. Well, as you see, that's all we could find, sir, Finn said with mock sympathy. Oh, what you need is some fresh air, sir. Get these out of the air. Air. Air is what you need, sir. Air. Suddenly, from outside the office window, the sound of a compressor word, Gruber, perfectly positioned, began to spray. Piffle Pratt, still sputtering from the goldenrod, peered out the window. What are you cutthroats doing out there? Gruber, landscaping details, sir. Gruber, looking innocent, called back. We're just spraying the shrubs. Admiral, that's right. Sir, the whole island's been invaded by the dreaded frangipani flies. Look out. Here they come. A flock of them, an aerial assault. Frangipani, I never heard anything so sorry. Piffle Pratt sneezed violently as a blast of laughing gas, disguised as insect repellent, hit him full in the face. You squirted that right in my face. Stupid, he sputtered, inhaling deeply. Wait a minute. Breathe deeply, Admiral. Breathe deeply now. Clear your lungs, sir. Clear your lungs, Finn called, feigning concern. Piffle Pratt, in a confused, dazed state, obeyed. He inhaled another deep breath, his eyes clouding over. Outside, Gruber administered another precise blast. "Oh, Father, it's a questionnaire." Piffle Pratt suddenly giggled, a strange, high-pitched sound escaping his lips. "Here they come again. Another flock of them. Frangipanis at 3 o'clock. Geronimo, we're being invaded by flies." He clutched his stomach, laughing uncontrollably. "Isn't that terrible? Oh. Well, don't you worry about us, Admiral. We're right behind you," Finn said. "Yes, sir. We'll stick by you to the bitter end, because we're your friends. We're your friends." He shared a knowing look with Penny. Piffle Pratt, still convulsed with laughter, barely heard him. "That's a good one. That's a real body. Did you see that? It's too bad you have to lose him, sir." Finn, his expression carefully blank, looked at Penny. "What, did he lose him? What are you talking about, sir?" "Well, you're the one who sent for the fitness board." "O'Malley," Piffle Pratt gasped, tears streaming down his face from laughing so hard. "The one that's going to reduce Lieutenant Parker to an ordinary seaman." "Sir, oh dear me. Oh, what a splendid thought." "I'll take care of that, sir," Finn announced, stepping up to the radio. "Carpenter, come here. Go fake it in here." "Admiral, you said you torpedoed the garbage now. What's the terrible amount of that? I hope the potato peels could have fooled anybody. The potato juice has got a kick to talk about a mule. That's almost as strong as my booze." Rusty Carpenter, having rushed back into the room, stood stiffly. "You called, sir." Piffle Pratt, eyes still glistening with mirth, looked at him vaguely. "I don't know. Did I? Yes. You called. Send a message up to Fortress Apex and cancel the fitness board. The lieutenant's record is sterling." Rusty blinked. "Oh, I get a series of jokes, sir. Do I sound like I'm joking?" Admiral Piffle Pratt giggled again. "Yes, sir," Rusty replied, then turned to Penny for confirmation. "Okay, go and copy and send a message. Come on, isn't that right, Wally?" Piffle Pratt, still in his laughing fit, responded cheerfully. "That's right. Quiz baby. Oh, but sure. No. Send a message now just as fast as your fat little legs will carry you out. Hurry." "Keep it working," Finn whispered to Gruber, who had positioned himself outside the window again. "If this stuff is going to start to wear off, we've got to do our thing." "Thought they were going to get rid of you, didn't they, Penny?" Piffle Pratt cooed, looking at Penny with an unervingly affectionate gaze. "Yeah, but I'm going to do it because I like you, Penny. I like you, Binghamton Willie. You're a dear, dear girl." Penny, utterly bewildered by the Admiral's sudden, fond regard, could only stammer. "What's your need, sir?" Rusty asked, utterly confused by the Pennywalkie comment. "It's a little bit more fresh air, sir." "Yes, a little bit more. Just a little bit." "Hey, get ready, you guys," Chester called from outside. "It's stuck. Skip. The window's stuck. We can't spray him again." Piffle Pratt, overhearing, burst into another fit of giggles. "What's so funny about that? The window's stuck." Finn quickly tried to get the message across. "Well, don't you get it, sir? It's a riot. The window's stuck, sir. That's your funny little potato peels. I'll go along with that." "It's funnier than potato peels," Piffle Pratt agreed, wiping away tears of laughter. "What are you eight balls doing here?" "Finn, how am I right here? Just try to open your window." "Sir." He lunged towards the window, laughing. "But remember, I'm Pennywalkie. Get my own window open." "What is this, Pennywalkie?" Rusty demanded, exasperated. "Are you out of your mind?" Piffle Pratt looked at him, surprised. "Out of your mind? That's one we've heard you. You're not laughing. How could you call me out? I don't know what this is all about, but I'm—" Rusty Carpenter, having successfully dispatched the cancellation message, ran back into the office, out of breath. Sir, I ran all the way." Piffle Pratt, still giggling, interrupted him. "Oh, mission accomplished, you dummy. Why would I send a dummy like you on a mission? You're a dummy." "But," Sir Rusty protested, "you specifically ordered me to radio Fortress Apex and cancel Lieutenant Parker's fitness board." Piffle Pratt's eyes, still glazed with mirth, widened. "By what? You sniveling dodo. Have you lost the last few marbles that you had? Why would I want to cancel it? If anything, I want the thing on this hyena. Speed it up. Now, look, Rusty. Now I can. I don't know what you're trying to pull here, but I'm going to drive over to the Radio Shack and take care of this myself. Get away from my window. It's a big thing. Just let me open your window. He struggled with the stuck window, giggling. Finn tried to placate him. Come here, Admiral. That is not Well, you are when the window's open. Yeah, I do want to do this to an old pal, Rusty. After all the laughs we've had together. Rusty, bewildered, looked around. Sir, I about 2 hours spent on that wire. Fair weather, friend. Suddenly, Penny Parker, having witnessed Piffle Pratt's transformation into a giggling maniac, walked into the office, her face a mask of determined fury. What is going on here? Finn quickly responded. We're just trying to open up this window. Penny, now we're going to go see if we need some help with the wind in the Jeep. Quick, boy, we've got to give him another blast with this stuff. Otherwise, Lieutenant Parker's a goner. Here, Chuck, take this. He handed a small, powerful spray canister to Chester. Now, when I get his attention, give him a blast. The rest of you guys follow my lead. Piffle Pratt, still struggling with the window, suddenly spotted his Jeep outside. Captain, don't start that motor, sir. He stumbled out of the office and made a beeline for the Jeep, laughing uncontrollably. No, sir. We just got an emergency order from maintenance, sir. Finn yelled, trying to block Piffle Pratt's path. They said to check all vehicles for possible enemy sabotage. No. Get away from there. Put that hood down. Get away from the vehicle. Piffle Pratt giggled, trying to fend off Chester, who was aiming the gas canister at him. What are you doing? Get the hood down. What is she? Any fly, sir. Get that thing out of my face. You incompetent ensign. Piffle Pratt, momentarily dodging Chester's spray, then turned on Finn. O'Malley, sir, I am not worried about any enemies. You are the only enemy that I have. That is my sabotage. Go, nincompoop. What in blazes are you doing up there? Piffle Pratt suddenly yelled at Gruber, who was standing precariously on the Jeep's hood. Well, you never can tell, sir, that those flies might be spies. These flies might be spies, Gruber replied, deadpan, then let out another blast of laughing gas. Piffle Pratt stumbled back, inhaling another lungful of the gas. Are you bucking for a Section 8? Get off of my vehicle. Where's my key? He frantically patted his pockets. Oh, the key's right here. Sir, right here, Finn said, holding up the Jeep keys. The lad did it. Dad did it. Piffle Pratt giggled again. I'm not going to wait for any fitness board. It can be, and I'm going to put you away myself. What am I doing with the wrench? What's he talking about? He stared at the wrench in his hand, perplexed. Hey, Pennywalkie, come on down. Join in the fun, Gruber called from the Jeep, now laughing openly. Okay, Bingy Winky, we have you, everybody, Finn said, adopting a strangely affectionate tone towards Piffle. Old pal, old friend of mine. Do you love your country, Admiral? Piffle Pratt, still giggling, spotted a female nurse running across the parade ground. Oh, well, there's the cute little trick from Ward 7. How are you, beautiful? Admiral really? Captain really? He chuckled. I never heard of him. I'm Admiral Piffle Pratt. Lieutenant, the Admiral sure is a barrel of fun, doesn't he, Lieutenant? The nurse, a young, pretty woman named Lieutenant Davies, looked utterly terrified. I'm on the right aisle, sir. Let's go on. Honey, let's go on sick call together. Come back here, Davies. Come back. Piffle Pratt, in his drug-induced delirium, started to chase her. Hey, it sounds like you caught her, Chester O'Malley called out, delighted. Man, I'd like a shot of that happy juice myself. Well, gather around. Boys, the laughs are on me, Finn declared, watching the chaos with a triumphant grin. All right, he's off, you guys. Oh, it can't be worked. Lieutenant Parker, you're off the hook. Penny, though relieved, was still pragmatic. Yeah, for now, but we're still not in the woods yet. Let's just hope the Admiral forgets all about this by the time he gets through whooping it up. If not, this could backfire horribly. Suddenly, a cry from Rex Hansen shattered the uneasy peace. Hey, Skip, brass ahoy, a big, shiny one. Finn's head snapped up. Vice Admiral Hammer Hammond, the head of the fitness board. Penny groaned. Come on, boys. You sure that's Hammond from the fitness board? What? He must have left Fortress Apex before the cancellation reached him. Oh, what a time for him to show up. Finn quickly took command. All right, you guys, come on. Get lost on the double. Go on. Penny, What are you going to do? Well, I'm going to try to keep him away from Admiral Penny said grimly. Well, if they ever get wise to what we pulled on old Piffleprat, we'll all end up as ordinary seamen, second class, doing latrine duty until the war's over. Look, you get rid of that tank and stay out of sight. Gruber, Chester, how do they find us? Bro, how'd they care this? Stay out of your tank and get rid of your... Gruber stammered, frantically trying to hide the laughing gas dispenser. Vice Admiral Hammond, a portly man with a no-nonsense expression and a deep, booming voice, stepped onto the pier. Vice Admiral Hammond, sir. Lieutenant Commander O'Malley, welcome aboard, sir. O'Malley, is Admiral Hammond asked, cutting straight to the chase. Yes, sir. We're here a little sooner than expected on the fitness board matter. I know, Sir Finn replied, trying to appear composed. I believe you'll find Admiral Piffleprat inspecting the warehouse, this way. He tried to usher Hammond away from the direction Piffleprat had taken in his delirious chase. Sorry to hear about your man, Lieutenant Parker, Hammond said, his voice laced with concern. Yes, and if it's all right with you, sir, I'd like to put in a good word for Lieutenant Parker. She's a fine executive officer, sir. Bright, diligent, excellent. At paperwork, sir. Finn spoke quickly, desperately hoping to preempt any negative findings. Well, I can't understand why, Hammond began, then stopped, his eyes widening. A series of loud, exuberant giggles and whoops echoed from the direction of the warehouse. A figure could be seen dancing on top of a stack of crates, wildly flailing his arm. It was Admiral Piffleprat, still in his laughing gas trance, performing a bizarre, improvised hula dance atop a pile of military rations. Hammond's voice was filled with incredulity. O'Malley, you're a little early in the day to be whooping it up, Commander. Oh well, it's a special occasion, sir, Finn stammered, trying to think of an explanation. You see, one of the nurses just got engaged. Yes, and they're throwing her a party and, well, you know, like this. Now, hold on, Hammond interjected, his gaze fixed on the dancing Admiral. Is it possible that Admiral Oh no, sir! Finn quickly protested. Admiral Piffleprat is not the kind of a man to be partying during duty hours, sir. Unthinkable. Right here, sir, is where we should head for your inspection. He tried to pull Hammond away. Suddenly, don't, Captain, please. Well, that's Admiral Piff. Come on, honey. Live it up. That's an order. Come on, let's go. He started a clumsy jig, pulling at an imaginary dance partner. No, 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 sir, Finn insisted. You don't understand, sir. This isn't a stress reaction. Well, lay it, O'Malley, Hammond said, his voice flat. It was a nice try covering up for your commanding officer, but it didn't work. He then fixed his gaze on Piffleprat, with a mixture of horror and professional disappointment. No, Finn cried. Hi, Quinny Winnie. Oh, he's starting to die. Please. Hey, hey! What are you doing up here? Attention. How do you use it? You silly sauce. Piffleprat giggled, now addressing the crates themselves. Admiral, what in the name of a great white fleet is going on here? Hammond boomed, his voice echoing across the pier, finally losing his composure. Piffleprat merely pointed. I said, hey, shoot me, I said. Stay on detention. Nice. Don't you see the Admiral? You're in disgrace. Help me now. For heaven's sake, go to your quarters. He then collapsed onto the crates, convulsed in a fresh paroxysm of giggle. Ah, ha, ha. Finn quickly stepped in front of the stricken Admiral. I'll see if she's punished. Admiral Hammond, whether I imagine her dancing on tabletops, whether that shameful conduct is shameful, yes, I would say so. Commander, it appears that we arrived just in the nick of time. The nick of time. The nick of time, Piffleprat repeated, finally sobering up, the vestiges of the laughing gas fading to reveal a horrified realization. Oh, the nick of time. Yes, you mean Lieutenant Parker's fitness board? Oh, yes, you've got here not a minute too soon. Admiral Hammond, why? That woman is a disgrace. She's totally unfit to be an officer. Totally unfit to be an officer. Hammond glared at him. We're saying, Admiral Piffleprat? Who put that on me? I don't understand. What is this? O'Malley, anything. Don't look at me, sir, Finn protested. No, stop trying to pass the buck. Admiral Pill, and you wanted us to pass on the fitness of one of your officers. Oh, yes, I do, Admiral. I don't let all this fool you, sir. This is just something that she thought up to get Parker off. Pifflepratt pointed a shaky finger at Finn. Well, Lieutenant Parker doesn't wear roses, sir, Hammond said, turning to Finn with renewed suspicion. Now, O'Malley, you're mixed up in this, aren't you? So I insist that we get in, sir, and we get to the bottom of this Parker case immediately. Don't worry, I intend to, O'Malley, Hammond said, his voice ominous. McHale, where is Parker? I want to see her on the double. She needs to explain this fiasco. Finn, ever quick on his feet, feigned alarm. Have a bubble bath, sir, and I will buy you a new gift. Harry, everybody out. Let's go. Get away, Admiral. I don't know if you see this is all part of the plot. He's just faking. Harry, it's all right. Suddenly, the blaring, ear-splitting wail of an air raid siren cut through the air. The ominous sound filled the entire base. Panic immediately erupted. Admiral Pifflepratt, have you lost your mind? Hammond roared. But Pifflepratt was already pointing frantically. Not to the shelters. Pifflepratt shrieked, now genuinely terrified, his delirium replaced by a cold fear. Oh, thank you. Oh, hey, Mr. Carpenter, please, I'm over here. Get to the shelters. The crew, having strategically placed a hidden siren, now ran out, feigning terror. Hey, where's Lieutenant Parker? I don't really see her, Chester yelled, looking around frantically. Beats me. Figured she was here, Gruber replied. Maybe you'd better have a look. Commander Carpenter, she's like one of yours. Take a look. Sorry about this inconvenience, Admiral Hammond, Finn said. Now the picture of calm, deficient command. But just as soon as this raid is over, then we can get back to the Parker case. Oh, I can tell you things about that nitwit you wouldn't believe. Suddenly, a solitary figure was seen, standing defiantly in the open, on the edge of the base's perimeter, facing the ocean. It was Penny Parker. She was wielding a bazooka, her uniform perfectly straight, her eyes narrowed with fierce determination. A Japanese Zero fighter plane screamed overhead, dropping a bomb. Penny took aim, fired, and with a surprisingly satisfying thwomp, the bazooka round arced towards the plane. It exploded in a fiery blossom of smoke and metal. Only Parker. Pifflepratt gasped, completely It's Lieutenant Parker. I told you, Admiral Hammond, there's something about that boob taking a walk in an air raid. We've got to get him. She'll be massacred. Come on, boys. I'll lay it for you, Finn shouted, feigning concern. It's bad enough there's one man out there. You stay put. And that's in order. He grabbed P. But, sir, it's suicide out there. Look at her. She seems happy about the whole thing, Rusty Carpenter cried, pointing at Penny, who had calmly reloaded her bazooka. Pifflepratt, seeing Penny's determined face, spat. That's what I keep trying to tell you, Admiral Hammond. The woman is just not normal. Utterly unhinged. Oh, will you pipe down? Hammond snapped, his eyes glued to Penny. Hey, she's getting closer. Chester, get in here. Suddenly, Penny fired again. Another Zero exploded spectacularly. Hey, yeah, she's got one, and I swear that she didn't even aim, Gruber yelled, impressed. Oh, Lieutenant Parker, you always shoot true, sir. The Deadeye Parker, Finn declared proudly. The Deadeye Parker, Hammond repeated, utterly dumbfounded. Hey, Penny fired a third time. Another explosion. Right in the tail. Why, Lieutenant Parker, you've lifted the whole bunch of them. Pifflepratt scoffed, trying to regain his composure. She always does. Be ridiculous. They probably ran out of bombs. Admiral Hammond, I tell you, that woman is totally unfit to be an officer. Pifflepratt pleaded. Hammond turned to him. His expression won a profound respect. Belay that, Admiral Anyone who would stand laughing in the face of death, like that brave young officer, was born to be a combat officer. A true hero. Ah, you're right, sir.